and welcome to our show.
Welcome to the Breakroom Bullshit Room.
Breakroom BS now. We changed our name, man.
Oh yeah.
We went through. We're not trying to get thrown out of Disney, man. We're trying to we're trying to conform and be more PC.
You okay? You seem a little stiff right now.
What does that mean?
Your dialogue's a little stiff.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know.
Well, I don't want to get in trouble. We're being more PC. Rape is funny. We gotta be PC.
Yes.
We gotta be.
Oh boy, you did it. You did it.
No. This one.
This is what gets Gable worried. This is the stuff that Dave says that gets Gable worried.
30 seconds in, and I'll never have a job with Disney in my life.
37 seconds in.
Oh, this is true.
More accurate.
They're pretty great.
So what are we gonna talk about today?
Well, first let's tell people to do things. They gotta go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. What is it? Breakroom BS.
Yeah, we're Breakroom BS on YouTube.
Face.
Shh, I'm talking. Breakroom
Are you?
BS on YouTube. Breakroom BS on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher.
They basically listen. We're everywhere.
Some of the smaller ones.
Yeah, we're everywhere.
No offense to the smaller one. Podbean. Castbox
or something. Yeah.
Pocket Cast.
Yeah. But just subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you want to comment on any episodes, comment on there, or just go right on our Twitter and tweet us. Our Twitter is at BreakroomBS1. We gave it wrong the last time. One. BreakroomBS and the number 1. So just tweet us anything you listen to. The easiest way for us to get a comment, quite frankly, is just to tweet us. Or feel free to also comment on YouTube. Either one.
Or Morse code. We are the only active Morse code line that is still hooked up throughout the country.
It's like Porch Monkey. We're trying to bring it back.
Yes.
That's a reference to Clerks 2. We're not racist.
Clerks 2.
Yes. So make sure you do all those things, and also make sure if you're looking at the episodes that you look at
some of our mini episodes. Right now we're trying to fix it, but our the ones we're recording on the computer come up as season 1, but all the ones we're uploading via Anchor, they're like our 20-minute episodes or short-sodes.
Short-sodes.
Yeah, I said sodes. I'm fucking cool.
You're pretty sweet.
Those are coming up as an unknown season, so when you search us, they're kind of hidden. So make sure you look at all episodes and see if we have anything new under the unknown season.
Yeah, they should all have dates on them, right?
Yeah, until
they can see the new one.
Until we get that fixed.
Yeah, we'll get it fixed though, probably.
Hopefully,
maybe. We got our tech team on that.
Yes.
So we're gonna get right into it. Today we're gonna be doing a lot of G1. We're gonna be going over 4 different shows of the G1.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be a lot of G1 talk and a couple other little things.
You watch anything else non New Japan this week? Non New Japan stuff?
Wrestling wise?
Non New Japan wrestling stuff either. Anything interesting?
I watched a Table for 3 on the WWE Network with Bischoff and Bruce Pritchard and JBL, and it was really funny because Bischoff was fucking drunk.
Really,
dude? Like before I watched it, people were talking about like he's definitely a little drunk. And you watch him, dude. You can just look at him. He's just like fucking
blitzed.
He is. It was really funny, but it was pretty good. It was one of the few good things WWE's put out.
All right.
In a while.
That's on the network, right?
Yeah.
You guys can watch that on the network.
It's only $9.99 a month, or you can subscribe to New Japan World and get a lot more for a lot more good product.
It's technically New Japan's technically less than $9.99 a month. It's 999 yen, which roughly translates to like $8 and like 70 something cents, I think.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. So it's even better. That's so much yen.
Yeah, so many yen, dude. Whenever I first got it, I dropped that to Ashley. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm paying 999 yen for this. She's like, how much is that? I'm like, it's like $8. She's like, oh. She's
like, you're a douchebag. You were like, I'm just trying to freak you out and say I spent $1,000.
I don't have that. You know, like a shit ton of people, like the majority of the country doesn't even have $1,000 in their bank account.
That's believable.
Yeah, it's true.
It shouldn't be that way.
No.
America rules. If you don't like it, you can get out.
Yeah, we're poor. Get out.
Everyone here sucks.
You're taking all our money.
They took your jobs.
That shit is fucking great.
South Park's great. It's no Rick and Morty, but it's great, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So let's we go over anyone's comments every week, right?
I didn't watch anything. That's fine.
Well, you don't matter. No, what'd you watch?
I watched some MLW. I dipped my toes in a new wrestling federation.
Is it like a swimming pool type federation?
what's the
kiddie pool matches?
It's like I don't know. It's very internet friendly. It's all of the episodes go on YouTube. I think they're having, I don't know if it's their first like pay-per-view, but like there's a 2-hour event with like a 40-man rumble, and what's that motherfucker's name that was on the All Us one?
Shit,
it's like MJF.
MJF. I think
MJF.
Yeah.
He's doing a title shot with it's like an inaugural title match because it's a new belt. It's like a middleweight belt for the company. Versus Joey Ryan.
Oh, that's right. You did say Joey Ryan. So
the ghost of Joey Ryan. I'm sorry.
Joey Ryan's dead.
Yes, correct.
He's definitely not alive.
Dude, it wasn't bad. The first match that they had was a hardcore style match. There was a lot of weapons used. I wish I could remember the name of the guys. I didn't take notes on it or nothing. But fuck, if I could even guess one of them. The one guy's name was Filthy, and I think he was they mentioned he had some MMA background, so I think he came from like UFC or something.
Was he like a trash guy?
I want to say his last name was Lawson, maybe?
Filthy Lawler?
Filthy something. And then the other guy looked really emo and had like a very emo haircut.
Was his name Ibushi?
No, but I guess he was... What?
What?
He's not emo.
His hair looks fucking stupid.
Asian people can't be emo. That's not true.
Oh, that's okay. Asian people can't be emo.
No, I don't know if that's accurate or not. Probably not.
It's probably not.
No. No, but this dude brought out like so many different weapons, and some of them were dumb. I told you one of them. They just gave him a paper cut on the webbing of his fingers.
That's so dumb.
I thought it was interesting because earlier on in the match, the camera pans to a bag of lemons that are just sitting on the floor. I'm like, why the fuck are there lemons?
Oh.
Who brought the fruit?
He was fresh fruit too.
Yeah, I guess it was to squeeze the lemons
onto the paper cut.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing. I've obviously never seen that done before. But then there was like some cool shit like after he got done beating the shit out of him, like throwing him through chairs and stuff ringside. He starts like at this point his head's already fucking bleeding a shit ton. The filthy guy gets a fucking staple gun. I don't know where he got it from. I swear to God, like people in the crowd must have handed it to him because like the camera would just pan over for a second, and when it came back, he had a new weapon. I'm like, where is he getting all this shit? It was in his
pants.
Maybe he just shoved it up in his jock strap.
Yeah, he was in his jock strap.
Yeah, but he fucking stapled that paper onto the dude's fucking head, and there's just blood everywhere. And later on, the filthy guy also brought out a fucking pizza cutter and cut his arm. And later on, like his arm, like this dude's arm's like bleeding a whole shit ton, and I'm like, geez, I can't even tell if it's like just fake. It's definitely not fake blood because it just keeps coming out. Like there's like an uncomfortable amount of blood, and he was getting pinned. The dude who was bleeding was doing a pin, and I'm like, okay, this doesn't really look like anything like substantial, but I think the ref saw how much blood was coming out and called it there because the dude looked like he like was like about to kick out or had his shoulder up, and I'm like, there's no way that was a 3 count.
Yeah.
And it just ended immediately, and like a bunch of people ran in the ring to like just cover him with towels.
They were like, yeah, we gotta end this.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, there was so much blood. I mean, it was a decent match, but
yeah. I like how like whenever you were like, so did you watch anything else? You like you didn't even care. You just wanted to like me ask you. So you
I wanted us both. I thought maybe you had something to talk about.
I didn't watch shit.
You didn't prepare. I like to have something to get us comfortable with talking.
I purposely didn't watch any wrestling for the most part that wasn't New Japan because I'm watching so much fucking New Japan. I'm using my non-New Japan time to watch non-wrestling stuff.
Dude, I don't know. Like, you got me addicted here, Dave. Like, anytime there's nothing to watch, I'm like, I need more wrestling.
I was listening to them talk about on one of my podcasts about TNA pay-per-view Slammiversary because you were talking about TNA and getting back into it maybe. Dude, some of the matches they're talking about sounded pretty damn good. So.
On TNA?
Yeah. But that was also on their pay-per-view.
Yeah,
who knows what their weekly shit's
like. It was a good card. I think, should I try watching that pay-per-view, or should I just watch the next episode to see if it's tolerable?
I say give it a shot, because I'm curious if you have any comments about the Sami Callihan match and Pentagon Jr. I heard it was fucking brutal.
Really?
Like, real violent.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that will be my my homework for
the week.
That's
your homework.
Cool.
All right. So that's what we call the beginning of the show. That's like our title for it, right?
Yeah.
We're done with the beginning of the show. That's what we say.
Well, now I'm comfortable with talking. I can formulate sentences better at this point.
Okay, let's not give yourself too much credit.
I mean, it's not perfect, but it's better than how we started here.
No, you were doing really good. You're giving yourself too little credit now.
All right. Wait, you just gave me little credit. Fuck you.
Yeah, you got a little. I mean, yeah, you're right. What was I looking at? Okay, here we go. So we're going to read, we're only going with one comment this week because we have too many. So we're just going to read one of our comments we got out of all the comments we got for the podcast for the previous week's G1. This is from, this one's from someone named Jen Rosen. I haven't heard of this person. This is a new comment. No, we know who Jen Rosen is.
Jen Rosen seems to be a regular. We love it.
Yeah, we love
we have
Jen
one.
Rosen.
We have Jen Rosen's our first regular.
We have plenty of regulars. Come on, your mom stopped listening. Never mind.
Nah, she doesn't listen anymore.
But she had a comment here we're gonna read over. She got the joke. She started off with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There it is.
That was funny. Keynotes on the podcast. Yeah, she should have put.
How do you spell that?
I don't know. She was like, "Fuck this."
I don't blame her.
Look at your
Dude, that's the best ever. It's just a blue bar.
So some of her notes, Zach incorporated the Michinoku driver to his own moveset called the Zach driver, so we can keep that in mind for future. Bushi's finisher is called Kami Goyi. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. I think you mentioned this too, or you found this out after the fact.
As soon as we got done recording, I got home and I looked it up because I was curious. And
Almas was in CMLL in Mexico when Naito was there for excursion, and they were in Los Ingrenobles.
Do you think it's
together?
Yeah.
Then Naito brought the whole Los Ingrenobles gimmick in Japan and created his own faction. But when Corey mentioned that, I'm not sure if Almas told him to say that or if Vince told him to say that.
What do you think? It might be Vince trying to appeal to the marks.
I don't think Vince even knows what the fuck any of that means.
Well, I don't think someone else then.
Yeah, I think that was Corey. I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't know that, like, I don't know that anyone producing the commentators even knows what the fuck is going on, like stuff like that in Mexico and New Japan. You know what I'm saying?
You think they're that out of the fucking loop?
I think, dude, when people are working WWE, they're like in this WWE bubble where they don't even mostly pay attention to stuff outside. Wrestlers do, but I think for the most part, Office does not. That's just my opinion.
They're probably so busy and just don't give a fuck.
Dude, and it's like they're so busy with spending 20 hours of their day every day focused on wrestling. Why would they want to look into wrestling that's after when they're out? You know what I mean?
Creative has to the creative team has to be somewhat involved, have somewhat of an idea, because how many times have we read like comparisons between like ROH did this so many years ago, this is the exact same thing, or like New Japan did this like so many years ago, this is the exact same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, creative is a bunch of comedy writers, from what I understand. So they probably got all kinds of time.
Yeah, I was just about to say a bunch of free time there. Then.
Yeah. Kenny's move is indeed called "You Can't Escape." He's just a nerd like that.
It's so funny.
Tetsuya's move was called Gloria. No one kicked out of the One Wing Angel except Ibushi at Budokan when they were at DDT together in 2012. That's a long time ago.
That's a One Wing Angel.
Yeah.
That Gloria, is that the one where he hops over and kicks someone in the face? What move was that?
I'm not sure.
I can't remember what we were talking about now.
I can't remember either.
I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning.
This is 50 years ago. They're breaking down Okada to give him a break. New Japan does that a lot. Break a guy down so the audience can see him as the underdog, then bring him back up slowly again. Makes sense. Dude, it took 4 years to build Okada to be IWGP champ, taking it off Tanahashi.
Dude, just think about if WWE did that. They don't. They have Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley on top, and they're never getting broken down.
Roman Reigns will always be the big dog forever.
It's his yard, so I mean, it makes sense.
It's gonna be like, dude, it's gonna be 2030, and we're like, man, Roman Reigns is still a face. They never turned him, and he's still fighting Lesnar. Like it's.
I heard. Speaking of turns, I heard Orton went back to being a heel.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah. There's a lot of people seem to have positive things to say about that. Dude, he even mentioned he basically mentioned the Young Bucks.
Did
he? Yeah, he said something about I'm not cool because I don't steal or I'm not too sweet because I don't steal people's hand moves or something. Something along those lines. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I was never a huge Orton fan ever. I just think I think Orton's pretty overrated.
I was
in regards to his match.
I was neutral on him.
Yeah,
I remember him. He was real big whenever I was younger already. So
like muscular.
No, I mean like popular. He was a main eventer at that point, I believe.
Yeah, he's been up there a long time.
How? I mean, has he been all like? When did he? Is he a '90s guy or no? Just early 2000s.
Early 2000s. Okay. Check out Showbuckle. He puts years or NJPW storyline together in one video. Interesting stuff. That sounds kind of cool.
I might look at
like
that.
A synopsis of things. I could see Hangman become the next IWGP US champion. They're really high on him. That would be sweet. Nobody likes that loose explosion. He used to have those words on his ass. Yoshihashi. That's what she's talking about. Great work, guys. I thoroughly enjoyed the podcast. Really gets me through the day. That's very kind of you to say. I appreciate it. Gable does not.
No, I mean, that's really awesome to hear. I remember whenever, before we even started doing a podcast, whenever people would say that to, like, some of the podcasters I listen to, I'm like, man, that's the goal. Get someone to say something like that. And
yeah, exactly.
That's awesome. That's awesome to hear.
The next thing we need to do is someone be like, I was going through cancer, and then you got me through it, and it made me feel better.
Dude, that's another one I always hear.
That's our goal. We need more cancer patients to listen to our show, please. P.S. I have a feeling Naito will win the G1, then drop the briefcase to Ibushi at King of Pro Wrestling, and Ibushi will face Omega at Wrestle Kingdom 13. I also have a strong feeling Tama will face Omega at September 30th Strong Style Unleashed. Will Okada bring the IC title back to Japan? These are all some very interesting booking ideas. Just the idea that someone would drop their title shot at Wrestle Kingdom is pretty cool.
Wait, so say that again?
What?
I read this already, but I forgot it since I read it. What was the, who's dropping what?
Naito will win the G1 and then drop it to Ibushi at King of Pro Wrestling.
What does that mean?
Well, they'll lose their title shot.
You can do that?
Yeah.
So does the Ibushi get it then?
If Ibushi beats him for it, yeah, he would
win.
So
it's essentially like a belt. It's a non-belt belt where like it can be transferred and cashed in at any moment.
It's like the money in the bank suitcase and just putting it on the line.
It can be transferred?
Yeah.
I never knew that it could be transferred. Yeah. That's why it seems so different to me. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. And then also the idea that Okada could be the one to beat Jericho to get the IC title back to New Japan is kind of a cool idea.
Oh, that could really bring Okada up.
So that'd be kind of cool. So thank you, Jen Rosen, for the comment. We appreciate it. Keep on listening. Keep on telling us how great we are. We like that. We like knowing that we're great.
Unless we suck. Tell us why we suck then.
Yeah, but we don't suck. I mean, we do.
Oh, yeah.
But there's that. So let's do it. Let's get into the G1 Climax 28.
Oh, boy, I got the stink feet today.
Wait, who goes first? Do I go first? You go first.
I go first. Fuck.
You go first.
I also thought you went first, so hold on.
No, you go first.
I think it's because the one I had at the end after 2 made me forget it was. I got mine broken up here. I do like having yours together.
It can go either way. It doesn't really it doesn't matter to me.
I like having 2 back-to-back nights where I don't have to take notes.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's nice.
It's nice.
This is 7. Hold on. Wrong ones. All right. I should have grabbed some water before I left work.
Fool.
Yeah.
If only we had water here.
If only we had a huge cooler, but we'd have to get rid of it because it's so inconveniently in the way.
It is dumb.
Let's see. So match one of night 4. Night 4. We're on night 4, everyone.
What block is this?
This is block A, B, D. Block D.
There's no D block. There's
B,
no dick block.
Let's say B then.
Let's go with B.
We'll go with B. We got Tama versus Sonata. I almost said Sonata. Oh boy. The rats are going.
Yeah, these rats are nothing but trouble.
Let's see. So for Tama, there was the obvious heel work that came from the Bullet Club side on this one.
So there was what, interference?
Yeah, some interference. Tama goes for a handshake, and Sonata wasn't about that. And Tommy yells, "Shake my fucking hand." It was really funny.
That's pretty funny.
Tama brings him down for an attempted paradise lock. And he obviously doesn't get it, but like it looked like he's the closest I've seen someone else get to the paradise lock so far.
Sonata.
Yeah. Let's see. He almost got Sonata, but broke out last minute. Obviously, later on, Sonata executes one without issue, like we've seen in all the matches where they do that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sonata is chasing. There's a point later on where Sonata is chasing Tama around the outside of the ring, and Tonga Lao catches him with a clothesline. Sonata, of course, not Tama Tonga. That would be stupid.
That would be mean.
That would be anti-productive.
Yeah, that wouldn't help at all.
That's more splitting in
That'd
Bullet
be the wrong
Club.
kind of interference.
There'd be a split from the split in Bullet Club. Let's see. The ref has the Young Lions throw Loa out after that. And, dude, the Young Lions are like... It's not like he's just, like, walking up to him and pointing to get out. It's like the Young Lions are, like, physically shoving him to get out of the arena.
Oh, man, the Young Lions like, we're not getting our asses kicked. This is awesome.
There was, like, 4 of them. So you would think 4-on-1 they'd be able to take them on, hopefully.
It doesn't matter. They're Young Lions.
They are Young Lions.
Suzuki will kill 8 of them. It's irrelevant.
Suzuki licking his lips and then just biting one of their heads off, essentially.
Yeah. Delicious.
Let's see. Sonata hits Tama Tonga with a crossbody over the top rope to the outside of the ring. That was a pretty sweet spot. It was a lot of just heel work from Tama.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy. I don't think there was a DQ in this one. Let me read my notes and find out. Dude, I forget. It was long ago.
That's what they're there for.
Yeah. So let's read the notes. We'll find out together.
Oh, cool.
I haven't watched this. Someone else just read these. I'm learning about it at the same time you guys are. End of the match. The ref gets caught up in them shoving each other around the ring. And he's now knocked out in the corner, all right? You following?
The ref?
You with me? Yeah.
A ref bump, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That's never good. Sonata hits a gun stunt on Tama, but we know nobody is going to be counting the pin because he's obviously out, knocked out and whatnot. Even though he probably would have gotten the 15 had he been counting. Yeah. It was a long, unfruitful pin.
Yeah.
Bad Luck and Loa at this moment run into the ring, stomp the fuck out of Sonata, and Tonga Loa hits him with like a sit down power bomb, and I'm like, oh fuck, it's over.
Yeah.
But then he kicks out of the pin after the ref wakes up.
Oh my.
Yeah. It was a really good false finish. Dude, after seeing interference like that, I'm like, oh, this is over. This is gonna be one of Tama's wins. And I got caught off guard with the false finish there. I got worked.
It worked you?
Got worked.
Jobber.
Sonata and Tama both bounce off the ropes at each other, and Sonata rolls up Tonga. No, it was at the on the same rope they bounce off of. Sonata just shortly following behind Tama, and Sonata rolls up Tama unexpectedly with a bridge to take the pinfall.
So Sonata got the win.
Sonata wins.
Nice.
How was that? Good?
Yeah, that was good.
Did good? Thanks, Dave.
You did terrible.
Thanks.
Do better next time. Where else?
I needed to adjust there to reading the notes. I felt stiff as you were when we started the show.
What are you talking about? I was completely normal.
You're stiff.
What does that even mean? How do you talk stiff?
You're verbally stiff.
How do you talk stiff? Go.
Hi, I am Dave. Welcome to Breakroom Bullshit.
Yeah, I talked like I was a machine at the beginning of the episode. I forgot that I did this and talked like this.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly like that.
Douchebag.
I am. Let's see.
I am.
So let's see. Next up, we got Yano versus Zack Sabre Jr., one of my favorite wrestlers. Both of my favorite wrestlers.
Oh my god, this match must have been a catastrophe for you.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like awful.
This must have been an abortion of a match. You're not allowed to say that anymore, by the way.
Really?
Because it's offensive.
I thought there was like some like rule like in all of wrestling, like it was just an unspoken rule.
No.
Don't say abortion.
No.
I got confused. Like, don't break kayfabe, and also don't mention abortion while you're at it.
Kayfabe's dead. Go on.
Okay. You said go on, so I said okay.
Yeah, it was great. Right. I was laughing at what I said.
Yes, sir. Rocky tells this incredible story as they're getting into the ring about how Yano's father would have him practice every day tackling this tree outside, and and goes on and on about how when he can finally take down the tree, that he would be a great champion. And this is what his father told him all the time and had him practicing this all the time. Then he finishes his story and Kevin Kelly's like, so did he take down the tree? And Rocky's like, no.
That's really
it was
funny.
so funny.
That's really funny.
Yeah, it was really funny.
I hope he said like that too. He's like, no.
No.
That's funny.
It was great. Let's see. Yano breaks. So after the match starts, Yano breaks an octopus hold with an arm drag. This is me trying to take notes on a bunch of submission moves.
I haven't visualized. I'm following.
So like his arm's up and he just whips his arm around and brings him. Yeah, cool.
As soon as you said, I was like, I see it.
Yano gets Zack Sabre Jr. in this crazy body twisting octopus thing. That's really all I got for that.
For the match?
No. For that move.
I gotcha.
Zack Sabre Jr. then gets Yano locked into the barrier and almost... Okay, yeah, they're outside the ring, and he has him locked, like, twisted and contorted around one of the barriers. So the ref's counting, and he waits until, like, 16 or something to, like, run back into the ring, and Yano just barely makes it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that strategy so far. Get the guy locked into a position where he can't get back in.
One thing I've noticed about this G1 is they've been doing. There's a lot less of the like get in right at 20 than there was in the Best of Super Juniors.
Yeah,
I felt like it was every match in the Best of Super Juniors.
Yeah, it really was.
It's been a lot less in this tournament.
Yeah, there's a lot of 16s and like 14s and stuff like that.
Not even just as many attempts at countouts altogether either. I don't think.
Yeah.
But,
let's see. Yano does a low blow after using the pad as a distraction. Go fucking figure. He's never used the pad.
Is this a new thing?
Yeah, he's trying to unbuckle the pad.
He's switching up his strategy. It's smart.
They then roll around on the mat between submission and pin a few times. I'm really bad at taking notes on the submission one. I'm like, yep, he's holding them.
Dude, some of the ones like that, I don't have a lot of notes.
Okay. I feel bad because I don't have anything.
You don't have to have a ton of notes for like. When I was doing it, I'm like, all right, if this match isn't noteworthy, I'm not just gonna put like.
Don't force it.
I'm not gonna put shit just to have stuff in there. I'll sit there for 10 minutes and not even have anything down yet. You know what I mean?
All right.
So that's kind of how I've been doing it.
All right. So back to Yano and company.
In company.
Yeah. Let's see. Zack Sabre Jr. hits the exposed buckle, and Yano goes for the other buckle for some reason. I'm like, why not just use the one that's like exposed already?
Yeah.
So that seemed a little stupid to me. And let's see, Zack Sabre Jr. rolls Yano into a bridge pin for the win.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't very exciting. That's all I really.
It was just so-so.
As you can hear, I kind of had to force myself to take notes.
Yeah.
So
it was just so-so.
It was so-so. It was maybe a little less.
So Zack Sabre Jr. gets the win on that?
Yeah. So I didn't like the ending of this for two reasons. It's the second bridge pin in a row I saw to take a match.
Oh.
Yeah. It was just, I don't know. It just.
You mean for him?
No, it was like
just of the night.
Like literally just two. Like I watched the first one bridge pin, second one bridge pin. I'm like,
you think like New Japan wouldn't make that mistake?
Yeah.
Surprising.
I suppose it could happen every once in a while. You roll a dice a few times, it's gonna hit 4 twice in a row or something.
I suppose.
Let's see.
Your analogies are great.
Yeah, it's so great.
I don't think you meant that.
Yeah, and then the second thing that I didn't like was that exposed buckle.
That didn't make any sense.
Yeah, two things that just didn't really have me.
I can't wait to talk about a Yano match.
It left a slightly sour taste in my mouth. Luckily, we had a Bushi and Juice after this. This was a match I really liked. I don't know if it was on purpose, but Juice was striking a pose right in front of a fan when they were like getting their like when they were holding their camera, and she just like no sells it, and she continues to like look like she's like just going through like the pictures on it. It was really funny. Like he clearly did it just so she could get a picture, and she just looks back down at her camera.
That's really funny.
Let's see, Ricky. No, whoa, this is Ricky.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Rocky talks about if you're a champ in the G1 and you lose to someone, that they may have a chance, right? They have the right to challenge you for the belt. So I kind of got like a setup at like maybe Ibushi's going to be the next one challenging for the U.S. title just from that.
Dude, they've said, and the ones I've watched, they've said that a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They've even mentioned on A Block how there are no titles in A Block. And how people were mad. There's like Elgin was hoping there'd be a title because if he beat, they've mentioned it a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was the first time I noticed them talk about it, but from that, so it could be coincidence that he ended up winning.
Yeah.
But from that comment, it definitely kind of already put my brain to thinking that Ibushi was taking this match. Let's see.
I mean, it would make sense. It would make sense for them to say it.
Yeah, for sure.
Otherwise, if he gets to win, people are going to be like, "Oh, cool, he won." You don't have that in your head, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Let's see. Kota takes a shoulder from Juice coming off the ropes and no-sells it by falling and immediately popping back up like real quick and just stares him down like, "What's up? Like, how you doing?"
Oh boy! And then he tried to rage.
It was a no-sell, and like I know there's some dumb no-sells like whenever like they just kind of brush it off and like don't acknowledge it, but it was a kind of a cool no-sell. Like, I can take your shit.
Well, at least it was just a shoulder block.
Yeah. Can you take a pause for a second?
I suppose.
All right, hit play.
Yeah.
No, you did.
I did.
Cool. So let's see. Kota misses his golden triangle on the outside of the ring. It's the one where he like runs up in the corner and does like a flip off to the ring side.
Like a moonsault or something?
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it is.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about.
It was the one that in Okada Omega 4 that like Omega, I believe that's the one Omega like tried to do after Kota like whispered to do something, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's Kota's move. He's gonna win with Kota's move."
I remember that.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, let's see. He misses a golden triangle, and Juice rebuts with a running cannonball from the apron. Where he like runs up the apron and just lays him out. This sets up in ring later for a callback where Juice tries to hit a cannonball in the corner and misses, but Ibushi replies with a springboard dropkick. So after Kota missed his move and then Juice got him with that cannonball, there was a good callback to Juice later missing with a cannonball, and then Kota coming back with a different move. I don't know if that's on purpose, but I think it's a nice callback to earlier in the match. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Juice gives Ibushi a superplex from the top rope. That was a pretty cool spot.
Dude, some superplexes are just so like fucking awesome to me.
Yeah, some of them look really good.
Yeah.
Like the camera angle especially is important because sometimes it looks way higher depending on where they're shooting it from.
You know what's really weird? If they're standing on the second turnbuckle and do a suplex, that's still a superplex. The top rope is also a superplex. It's very strange. They're both superplexes.
Can we name one a super megaplex?
Well, one's just a top rope superplex. That's how they distinguish it.
We'll call it a super megaplex.
Okay, we'll do that.
That sounds cool.
And then it's going to catch on to the wrestlers too.
Yeah, they'll know. I mean, Rocky's probably listening to this right now. He'll probably say that next time.
I don't know why you said probably. I know he is.
Yeah, we're cool with Rocky.
Yeah.
Let's see. So next up, we got the highlight of the match or the night in this match.
Oh my!
In my opinion.
Oh.
Well, so I thought at the time. Someone outdid them later, and we'll get to that. But dude, as soon as it happened, I'm like, this is probably going to be the greatest thing that happens tonight. This was incredible. And I lost my place.
All right.
Sorry. When they are exchanging forearms on the apron, and Juice gets a running start at Ibushi, and Ibushi jumps up, performing a Frankensteiner to the apron, sending Juice into the barrier. They immediately outdo that last move. This is the part where it gets cool. They immediately outdo that last move when Juice stumbles over, like, opening that gate. You know, the gate that's for the barriers and stuff. He opens the gate, and he's standing in, like, the doorway of the gate. And Kota climbs up on the corner. He climbs up on the corner and does, like, a moonsault all the way from the top corners to the ground level. And I thought it was one of the coolest fucking spots.
All the way out to the
entrance
to the gate.
Yeah, all the way over to the gate.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Dude, it was a real far jump. Real high.
Especially with a moonsault.
It looked real nice. Yeah, for sure, dude. It was real cool. Let's see. Kota gets back in the ring and tries to pin him. He works Juice over, just throws him out on in. Tries to pin him. It's one of those, it's like too good to be true moments because like you just saw this really nice spot. And it just seemed really crazy, and everything's just going so well for Kota at this point that it'd be really weird if they just ended the match by him pinning him.
Yeah.
But, like, still, I thought it was a well-placed pin, and it still kind of had me thinking, well, maybe he might be done here. But so after that, we got some exchanging of some quick, powerful hits between Ibushi and Juice. Juice tries to finish with a double knee gutbuster. But Kota kicks out of the pin. That one, I was definitely, like, just because of how quickly things turned around, I was pretty sure that was going to be a quick reverse ending there.
Yeah.
Let's see. But Kota breaks that. And then Juice tries for his Pulp Friction. And Kota breaks out, again, falling quickly with a suplex bridge, which Juice kicks out of. There's a lot of breaking of pins going on at this point. And then doesn't waste any time setting up for his own like V-trigger type thing where he holds both of their arms. Have you seen him do this? Has he done this in any of your matches?
Continue.
He'll hold their arms and then it's like a combination between like the V-trigger and like the Rainmaker. He'll whip him in while kneeing him in the face.
Yeah, he did that in one of the matches I saw.
I think that's a real cool looking move.
Yeah.
And no one yells V-trigger obnoxiously. And I scrolled up too far, my bad. I'm doing bad with these notes tonight.
Yeah, okay.
All the time. Let's see. Juice is knocked out and Kota takes advantage and pins him for the upset. Because I definitely thought Juice was winning this.
So Ibushi won.
Ibushi won. Yeah, that V Rainmaker.
The V-Maker. It's called the V-Maker.
Ooh, I like it. What's what we're calling it.
Yeah.
Rocky, you hear that?
That's right. You shout us out when you say that.
Yeah.
And tell Kevin Kelly too.
The V-Maker.
Ibushi won that one. I'd have been cheering if I was watching.
Yeah, it was a good match. I liked it a lot. And then immediately after, like, no one was a bad sport about it. They both got up, shook each other's hands. They were being real. They had a real good sportsmanship display.
Yeah, both being good guys about it.
I like seeing that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's so much of the. I'm not nowhere near what's his name, fucking Dave Meltzer. Whenever it comes to the interference.
Oh yeah.
But like there is, I do admit there's a lot of it. So like seeing some sportsmanship after the match is a different change of pace, and it's nice to see. And it's real. Like that's what. Not everyone's gonna hate each other all the time when competing in sports.
Yeah, even if you're friends.
Yeah.
You're gonna fight and you're like, good match. We still love you, buddy.
Exactly.
Which is exactly what's gonna happen when Omega fights Ibushi.
Yeah.
As well it should.
So what was that? Was that the first two? That was 3 matches.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to move a little quicker here. Naito versus Ibushi is not Ibushi.
He fought twice.
Naito versus Ishii. I want to pronounce these right.
Yeah, dude, I heard someone call him Ishii just now. I was like, oh shit, it's Ishii.
Yeah, there's 2 eyes.
Yeah, I knew that too. I knew there was 2 eyes, but I just thought it was still Ishii.
Technically, there's 3.
Well, okay, you know what we're talking about here. We're talking about the ending. You're taking it all the way to the beginning.
Ishii. So let's see. Early on in this match, Ishii gives Naito like 37 chops, and Naito's...
How many?
37.
Wow, that's a lot.
I didn't count, but that was my my rough estimate.
You're like approximately.
Dude, he was giving him so many fucking chops. I'm like, this is going on forever. This dude just has to be hurting.
Fuck that.
Naito's chest is red as fuck. It was nowhere near as bad as Daniel Bryan's, but Daniel Bryan has a much lighter complexion than him.
That's a very good point.
Meanwhile, Naito has a huge fucking smile on his face. Like he still looks exhausted from them, but he's like grinning, like he like knows something that like Ishii doesn't.
Dude, I love Naito. You know, I'm picturing Naito giving him a bunch of chops and then just doing this to his chest afterwards.
Yeah, just to say. Like so looking down and giving himself the what's that called? The Naito eye.
I guess.
Naito.
I don't know.
Let's see. Naito not doing much offensively at this point. It almost looks like Ishii is trying to rile him up. Like he wants it. He wants a good match, and like Naito is just tranquilo.
Yeah.
He's just laying back, not really doing much offensively.
Letting him wear himself out.
Yeah. Naito attempts a drop kick from the top turnbuckle, and Ishii no-sells like a hard ass. Like he doesn't move a fucking inch. It was another one of those moments where I thought it was a good no-sell rather than the just brushed it off type shit.
I mean, the worst are ones when you're taking like a fucking German suplex or something. I'm like,
and you
come
just
on.
stand up immediately.
Yeah, if it's like a shoulder blocker, those aren't exactly like finishing moves. You know what I mean? Or devastating moves.
Sure.
So
No,
it's fine.
We're on the same page here.
Yeah.
Naito attempts a drop. Oh wait, I already heard that one.
No, you didn't.
I'm doing bad.
You're not doing bad.
I'm doing bad.
I'm gonna give you a hand job.
I feel extra self-conscious tonight.
It's because of that shirt you're wearing.
It's just a white shirt.
You look like a fucking slob.
Losers wear white shirts.
You look like a slob.
Naito has a short-lived upper hand in the match when Ishii sets up for a brainbuster from the top rope, and Naito reverses it with a sunset powerbomb.
Ooh, nice.
Nice reversal.
Did he like kind of go around him when he did it?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
I feel like he did a very, very similar reversal. One of mine. It was really cool.
Naito is unable to complete a Destino and gets a clothesline followed by a false finish. Naito is up in the air, about to get a brainbuster later on, and what have you, and somehow... Oh, I think I was trying to be stupid. Naito is up in the air, about to get
what have you?
A brainbuster up... I don't know. Somehow gets over and to the other side, reversing with a Destino. I don't know how he repositioned himself while up in the air.
He's done some pretty impressive stuff with Destino reversals.
Yeah.
The ones I've seen.
The camera angle must have been bad because it just looked like a botched move to me.
Oh, really?
But like that's what they said. It was like a... I don't know. I couldn't really tell what was going on. I was just going by what the commentators were telling me was happening.
Trusting them.
It just kind of looked a little, I don't know, not
Fugazi.
A little Fugazi, a little broken.
a little Matt Hardy like, if you will.
A little woken.
If you will.
The crowd gets nuts nonetheless, though, so it must have looked good to them. I think it was just a bad camera angle on our part. Naito does a second Destino for good measure immediately after, and Kevin Kelly yells, Destino! I like that.
For like an hour.
Yeah, it's like a year, and I'm like, I need to turn the volume back down. I'm actually sleeping.
You probably blew out everyone's eardrums that's listening.
I mean, that's what happens when you watch Kevin Kelly.
Yeah. Kevin Kelly.
Yeah, Naito takes the win. But yeah, dude, Kevin Kelly goes fucking nuts on those Destinos. That's like his favorite move to fucking call.
He does it some for other moves, but not to that extent. Like he'll like kind of say it and just do it until like it'll be like a one count. He'll just start saying it like Rainmaker.
Yeah, Rainmaker's another one.
Yeah, he does it for a lot of them, but Destino is by far the worst one.
Yeah. Let's see. Next up, we got Omega versus Goto.
The main event.
Yeah, main event for the night. Kenny is doing these weird loose hand bitch slaps to Goto to start the match. Like his hand, I don't know, he's just flopping around at him. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Are we gonna start the match or not? Then Kenny sets up a, let's see, later. What the fuck just happened? He gets Goto out of the ring fairly quickly in the match, and Kenny sets up for the Rise of the Terminator. There's clearly not enough room to do it because it's on like the side over where the barrier is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's no way this is going like anywhere near how he's planning it to go. Something's gonna happen here. And Goto jumps on the apron right as Kenny's about to go over and just kicks him real quick and drops him dead in his tracks. Kenny kicks him back down while he's up on the apron still, and he tumbles into the barrier, or over the barrier into the chairs. So they get over into the chairs fairly quickly in this match. This is like first like 4 or 5 minutes, and they're already into the chairs. I thought Kenny would give it another shot with the Rise of the Terminator since he had him a little further back and just jump over the barrier. But we kind of already saw the whole jump over the barrier thing with that earlier on with the Kota match. And I'm sure Kenny and Kota are communicating with one another.
He's probably like, I'm doing this. I'm like, all right, I won't do that.
Yeah, so good on them for being on the same page there.
Yeah.
I thought Kenny would get... Oh, wait, I already read that one. But instead he hops up on the... onto the rope and balances mid-rope and is about to springboard when Goto, off screen, whips a fucking chair. This chair just comes flying out of nowhere and knocks Kenny off.
Off camera?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I'm just you're looking face on at Kenny standing on the rope, and then this chair just comes flying straight up from the middle bottom of the screen. I'm like, where the fuck did that come from?
Sounds like a cool shot.
Yeah, it must have been a pretty far throw though, so there was some good accuracy on Goto with the fucking chair. To see how accurate he is with a fucking football.
Right, what if he brings one to the ring next time?
Yeah, he might.
He'll hit Kenny in the head with it.
They can play some foosball.
It's
the same thing.
I think it is.
They move the fight to not just the chairs, but the bleachers. So I didn't even realize there were bleachers that far back, but they're on these high school gymnasium style wooden bleachers.
Yeah.
And let's see, he body slams Goto a few rows up, and sets him up for this really fucking badass looking moonsault from one of the handrails that was a few rows up. So imagine you're going out the bleachers.
Did you show me this?
Yeah, that's the one I showed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he walks up the open space for the stairs for people to go up the bleachers, and climbs up on one of the metal handrails, and Goto's a few rows down, just laid out flat on one of the rows of bleachers, and Kenny just does this really badass moonsault jumping off of one.
That was really cool.
My favorite thing was the camera angle though. The camera angle made this move look so interesting because I've never seen a camera angle for a moonsault from higher up from where. Does that make sense? You're looking.
Yeah.
The camera's face to face with Kenny, so it just I don't know. It was different. It was really cool. Let's see. The Young Lions were also in the area that helped Omega safely land. So
getting people out of the way.
Yeah, getting people out of the way. Goto doesn't. Later on in the match, Goto doesn't escape Omega, and he's able to get the "You Can't Escape."
He hit it this time.
Cleanly. Goto and Kenny wear each other out and are battling while up in the corner. This leads to Goto giving Kenny a code red off the middle of the rope. That's another one I showed you. I looked at this move at least 4 times. I'm I had a made up description before I told Dave.
It's one of my favorite moves.
I didn't know it was a code red.
I
couldn't tell. It was so fucking weird looking.
Yeah, I love that move.
Let's see. Goto picks Kenny up for a brainbuster, but instead of going back, goes forward, rotating Kenny so that he lands on his back. Are you following this? So he's up in the brainbuster, but then leans forward instead of going back.
Okay.
And he brings Kenny's legs down so that his body flips.
Yeah.
Flipping him like a flapjack onto his back.
I gotcha.
So that was a really cool move. I think that was one of apparently this is one of his old finishers. One of the commentators said.
Oh.
The crowd went crazy for it. Helping to sell a fake finish where even guys like with Dude, I don't know what the fuck I was saying there. Oh, okay. This set up like a really cool fake fucking finish. That's basically all that says. A lot of autocorrect going on here. I don't know what these words are supposed to mean.
They don't seem important. They're fake words.
Mm-hmm. No. Kenny surprises Goto while he was going for the rope check, as I decided to call them.
That's what it is now.
Yeah, the rope check.
That's what we're going with.
Dude, as soon as he turned around, the V trigger was just right there waiting for him. Goto got a busted up face from that, and no blood though.
Oh,
his face got busted. Okay, so then. There's this other fucking move that Kenny does. I looked up the name. Do you want to take a shot at it? It's right there. It starts with an A.
I don't know. Al Shudu?
Al Shudu. I don't know. I Shada.
You're talking about the one where he kind of like... I think I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's the one he does that's not the one-winged angel.
It's kind of like a neck breaker. He just drops him with their head on his knee.
But he's got the legs crossed and everything while he's up there.
They said the name of that when I was listening. I was like, I don't know. I just moved on because I was like, I don't know what the fuck they just said.
Dude, I tried. I'm like, I don't know what he's saying, but I'm gonna look. I'm just gonna look up Kenny Omega finishing move.
Yeah. I actually tried to look that one up and I failed.
Yeah. Immediately after, there's a pin break. V trigger through the ropes, like that really cool one that was in the few of the Okada matches.
Yeah,
I really like when he does it. It makes it look really fucking impactful. And finally the one-winged angel, and then that's all she wrote. That's all there is for that.
Kenny's undefeated.
Yes. Then post match we got while getting out of the ring, Kenny dropped the belt. It was really funny, and like. Everyone like just gasped at the same time, and he picks it up and starts petting it and making sure it's okay and apologizing to it. It was so funny. His post match interview was also really funny. This wasn't a funny quote, but he said this one wasn't, but after that it was funny. Yeah. He says, "Am I a heel? Am I a baby? I don't know, and I don't give a shit." I thought that was interesting. I'm one of the world's best athletes. I'm right up there with Larry Bird, Tiger Woods, Michael Jackson, and he's just like, you know what I mean.
I like how he's naming all these people. First of all, that aren't even like doing anything, and second of all, Michael Jackson.
Yeah. And then he does his. This is like the backstage portion, and he does his goodbye and goodnight to the camera. Yeah. And he just starts going woo 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 and starts making ray gun noises.
Yeah, you were talking about that, yeah, because he did it on Being the Elite, right?
Yeah, and then as he's walking away, he's like, "It's a ray gun today. Get it right. It's set to stun."
That's funny. Kenny's funny.
Kenny's great.
I like Kenny.
All right, you're up now. Hopefully, you can set a better pace than I did.
We're gonna pause. We're gonna pause and back this up. But first of all. What did you like better, Omega and Goto, or Naito and Ishii?
To be honest, if I had to rank the top three from those, from that night, it would probably go Omega, then Ibushi's, then the Ishii.
Okay, I was just curious because I was listening to a podcast and they're having a big debate about it, and they're everyone was pretty much saying that Naito and Ishii was better. But then, like, Meltzer was saying Omega and Goto was better, but...
I mean, I'm a little biased on it, though.
It was very split. But, like, Naito and... because they did, like, a poll, and Naito and Ishii, like, barely won. So they were both really good, honestly. Yeah. But.
Dude, I mean, like I said, I'm biased on it. I just like seeing Kenny perform. I think he's a fun performer to watch.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna pause, but you're not gonna notice anything. But we're gonna pause and save this so it doesn't get deleted.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah. All right, we're back, and we never really left. So we're kind of back, but we're not. We're just still here. We're still here.
Yes.
Now we are on the G1 Climax 28 Night 5, which was the July 20th show. This is A Block. The first thing I want to kind of talk about and address here is the interference from the Guerrillas of Destiny and the Bullet Club OGs, I guess they're being called. So everyone is bitching about this. About how there's all this interference, there's all these ref bumps, and blah, 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 and, like, Meltzer was bitching, and he's not the only one they're talking about, but dude, the commentators completely cover this. They even specifically mention that the Bullet Club right now has gone back to how it originally was, which makes sense since these are the OGs.
Yes.
And they even discuss and talk about how whenever AJ was the leader of the Bullet Club, whenever Finn was the leader of the Bullet Club, in the G1s, there was all this interference in DQs. This is how it was. So this isn't like something that like has never happened before. It's something that's happening because of the storyline. It makes perfect fucking sense. So I don't understand what everyone's bitching about. It doesn't make any sense to me.
No,
like, all these DQs are completely tied in with the Bullet Club OG storyline.
Yeah, dude.
So I don't understand.
I think people, dude. The one dude I was listening to, he said like Bullet Club's like one of the most annoying thing when it comes to tournaments because they just do shit like this. Dude,
they're heels. They're supposed to piss you off. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do.
He said that's a possibility. I'm like, yeah, that's correct.
That's their job. Is the whole point of the booking is to piss off the fans. Like, this isn't WWE where every other match is a DQ and it's a whatever. This is New Japan where people hate New Japan crowd despises DQs, so they use a DQ as a way to get the people heat.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
So I don't get the bitching.
It's dude, there's two different types of heels. There's the heels that you love to hate and the heels that you hate. These are the ones that you hate. And so you need to be able to differentiate between the two.
They're even supposed to be. You can just tell.
Because there's like Cody. Dude, Cody you love to hate though. Like Cody does stuff you're like, dude, that's funny that Cody did shit like that. And then there's like these dudes who are just like tearing shit apart, just being like dicks.
They're doing their job.
Yeah.
And it's being booked fine, so everyone stop complaining.
Yes.
Okay, this first match we have Switchblade Jay White versus Mike Elgin.
Oh, wait. I was also going to include... so I saw a fan theory online that said that they might be setting up to possibly throw the OGs out of fucking New Japan and have them do some cross promotion and Ring of Honor for a few months.
That'd be very interesting.
Yeah,
that'd be a really cool idea.
Yeah, they were commenting on how their like heel style would like fit in really well over at Ring of Honor.
I would like that.
Yeah,
I would definitely like that. Okay, so Switchblade Jay White versus Mike Elgin. Elgin starts with a couple of brutal chops after barely selling White's. And White sold them great. Like, dude, he's taking these chops like he's dying. It's so funny. Like, he's getting chopped by Elgin throughout the whole match. And every time he does it, like, he just fucking falls down on his knees like he's, like, in such pain.
Who do you say this was? Elgin and who?
Elgin and White.
Oh, I did watch this one. Okay.
White's doing a great job of selling the chops. Just making them look really fucking devastating, which... if it were me, I would be crying. So,
dude, I told you what they said on that interview I was watching online. I need to look up the name, but it's this girl who does a bunch of sit down interviews with wrestlers.
Yeah,
that, like a bunch of people said White's like one of the worst people in New Japan to take chops from.
But which is funny because he's the one getting his ass kicked with chops, or he's just selling them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Elgin's the one doing the chops.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Yeah.
I fucked up. I'm sorry.
Gable. Listen, Gable. Listen. After the beginning where there's all these chops, Mike does a big dive to the outside where it's really crazy to see big guys like this doing dives.
Yeah.
Like, he's a big fucking dude to be doing it. Mike almost suplexed White onto a bunch of chairs that were still set up, which luckily got reversed because that would just hurt. They weren't, like, laying down. They're just still setting up, so, like, I wouldn't even imagine taking a bump like that. White hits an amazing deadlift German suplex on Mike, which is impressive because Mike's a big dude. He just fucking picks him up from the ground, lifts him all the way, and suplex him.
Yeah,
which is impressive.
Yeah.
Mike German suplexes White into the top turnbuckle, which I've never seen, which was badass. He just German suplexed him right into the fucking turnbuckle, which was cool.
Like a fucking ragdoll.
Exactly, like a little piece of shit. That was mean. I'm sorry. Like a ragdoll.
Dude, didn't this start out with like him chasing him around? No, that was the other match. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I'm sorry.
Jay goes for a Kiwi Crusher on the apron, but Elgin reverses into almost a suplex, and they both take a really rough bump to the floor. I don't even remember that one when it happened, but like Elgin kind of reversed it into sort of a suplex, and they both fucking fell down like real hard. Jay gives Mike a head and arm suplex right onto his fucking head. That one looked devastating.
That's whenever he's like locked it, like
he has his head down here and he's lifting his arm and just kind of throws him like that. Yeah, it was a real devastating looking one.
Wait, his arms through his legs?
No, has his head like this and he has like his arm like over his arm like this and he kind of just throws him.
Like your arms are coming around this area here.
Maybe.
No, whatever. We'll move on. We don't want to spend too much time on it.
It's your white shirt that's throwing me off.
Is it my nipples? Is it because you can see my nipples?
Yeah, they're very strange.
One's bigger than the other. Can you tell?
No.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
That's not true.
There's a great series of reversals, and then Mike hits a series of huge moves, finishing with a Tiger Bomb, and Jay kicks out, which surprised me. I thought it was over. Jay grabs the ref to knock him out while he takes a buckle bomb. Jay takes the buckle bomb, and in mid-move, he grabs the ref, so the ref gets knocked down. Jay hits a low blow and a Blade Runner, and Jay White wins by pinfall.
Who's the main event in this?
Paige and Okada.
Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, dude, this itself sounds like it could be a main event match.
All of Elgin's matches are amazing.
I 100% agree with you.
He always, so far, every match of his I love.
Dude,
he does a great job.
One of my favorite matches I've seen in New Japan so far was that Goto Elgin match for the open weight. You remember?
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. That was a good match. Elgin's great, and he's one where I look at him, I'm like, he's fucking gonna be all right, but he always has great matches.
Yeah.
Next we have Minoru Suzuki versus Yoshihashi. These guys start off fast and do a lot of brawling on the outside. They both take some rough guardrail bumps, and Suzuki fucking destroys Yoshi with a few stiff as fuck chair shots, hitting him so hard. Mostly Suzuki on offense, working the right arm and shoulder of Yoshi throughout. Yoshi hits a few moves and puts Suzuki into the butterfly lock twice. Suzuki drop kicks him and drills him right in the fucking head. I remember this one, he kind of just does a rope check, and as he comes off, he just drop kicks him right in the face. After about 6,000 fast open hand hits and slaps, you know how Suzuki does the quick thing? There's a bunch of those. Yoshi gets a quick roll up, but Suzuki kicks out. Suzuki hits a cradle pile driver, which I think they call the Gotch pile driver.
I heard that name, sir. I think I have a note about one later on.
Which is really just a cradle pile driver, but Suzuki wins by pinfall. Suzuki threatened to hit Kelly on his way out of the ring, which is really funny. He's walking past him, he just looks at Kelly, and he's threatening him. Kelly's like, "No, please don't hit me."
Dude, that's one of the greatest things about these English commentary ones, since they're especially since they're doing it on all the fucking matches for this.
Yeah,
is that they can get involved with these matches like that.
Yeah, I really enjoy Kelly.
Dude, there's a really cool moment, a really funny moment later on that I'm going to tell you about with Rocky.
Excellent. I wonder if I saw it. Next we have Evil versus Togi Makabe. It starts off with lots of brawling. Evil puts a chair. You mentioned a move similar to this, but this was a little different because the chair didn't come off. But Evil puts a chair around Makabe's head and then hits it with another chair, which you're just like, holy fuck, that looks painful. It's just kind of wearing it like a necklace, and he hits it. They go way up in the crowd and fight way up there, Morty, all the way up in the crowd, super far up.
Did you write that too so you remember?
Yeah.
Way up there. That's really funny.
Yeah, pretty great. There's some basic stuff in the ring until Evil locks in a cool-looking submission, stretching Makabe's shoulders. Evil hits Darkness Falls, and Makabe kicks out, which was surprising. Everything is evil on Makabe. Evil wins by pinfall.
Evil wins.
Evil wins by
Everything's
pinfall.
evil.
Everything is evil. I like evil. Next we have Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Bad Luck Fale. This is Bad Luck Fale. Probably going to be some interference here. I love the ending of this, the finish of this. I don't know if you watched this one, but I love the fucking finish of this one.
Tanahashi and Bad Luck. No, I didn't.
So Tanahashi starts off charging Fale as soon as the fucking bell rings and starts working Fale's leg for a bit. Tanahashi gets thrown over the guardrail under the announcer's table. It's Loa. They pronounce it Loa. Loa beats on Tanahashi while Fale distracts the refs. There's some interference already close to the beginning. Fale kicks ass a while until Tanahashi gets Fale into a fucking Texas cloverleaf. Dude. Okay, when you say, Tanahashi put him in a Texas cloverleaf, you're like, cool. You need to visually see this.
Yeah, dude, he's a fucking big dude.
And his legs are fucking massive. So as I'm watching this, I'm like, I don't think he's even going to get it on him. But he fucking gets this move on him. It looked impressive as fuck and just weird because the dude's so fucking big.
Dude, from what I hear, he's lost a lot of weight, too.
Yeah,
so good on him.
Heard he's dropped 40 pounds, and he's doing a lot better, too.
It was 40...
42.
40, like, not pounds. The metric system, dude. Metric system.
Okay, I think they were saying pounds.
They may have said pounds.
I'm pretty sure they said pounds.
Maybe it was one of the other ones I heard them say something else.
Maybe.
Continue.
Oh, cool. Well,
come on.
Well, I'm just saying here, we're pounds. What even is it in fucking... You're
sitting there picking,
what is it in what is it in the metric system?
Not pounds.
Oh, cool.
Ounces.
I don't think it's ounces. He lost 16 ounces.
Centimeters.
Yeah. Where was I at? You got me all fucked up here. Let's see here. Fale sat on Tanahashi's chest hard and switched him real good. Looked like a sling blade spot got screwed up at one point. Tanahashi hits a couple more big moves, but misses the frog splash. Tanahashi kicks out of the grenade, and Fale goes for the bad luck fall again, and Tanahashi reverses it into a sling blade, which was really cool. Tanahashi hits the frog splash, and Loa pulls the ref out onto the floor before the 3 count can happen, so the ref's just laying outside now. They tried jumping Tanahashi, who's kind of holding his own, until Tama comes out and hits the gun stun on Tanahashi. Fale crawls over and pins Tanahashi. Red Shoes comes back in the ring and is about to count, and he's looking around. Then he just he raises his hand and just puts up both fingers and flips off all the Bullet Club OG and just doesn't count. And what?
I feel like I saw this. Okay. Keep going.
Okay, so he raises his hand and he's about to count, and he looks around and he gives the double bird to the Bullet Club OGs, and then he just fucking DQs them. Whenever he did that, it fucking popped me. I was like, oh, that's great. It was so well done by Red Shoes. The timing was great. The crowd fucking lost it and was cheering real loud when it happened. It's very well done. So Tanahashi won by DQ.
I definitely remember watching that. I don't know. I can't remember the rest of the match, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you tuned it out.
It may have been... Dude, most of these matches I'm watching real late. Especially the ones where I don't have to take notes. I'm putting on like right before bed. So I may have just been tired at that point.
Next, we have the main event, which is Hangman Adam Page versus Kazuchika. How do you say it?
Kazuchika.
We'll go with that. Okada. So it starts off Okada's kind of toying with Page, and Page clotheslines Okada to the outside and then does a dive where he just fucking... Okay, so Okada's on the floor. Did you watch this one?
Probably.
Okada's on the floor and fucking Page does a dive and just lands on the floor. He doesn't even he doesn't just do a fucking dive at him. He fucking does a dive and just lands on the floor on top of Okada, which is really badass. So then Hangman, because Okada was just kind of toying with it at the beginning, he just starts showing like, you motherfucker piece of shit, and like just flipping out of him. It was really funny. So Page kicks ass for a while. Okada kicks ass for a while and hits one of his overrated drop kicks while Page is sitting on the top rope.
Dude, I love his drop kicks.
They're drop kicks. Like, I've probably seen 5 drop kicks in... Suzuki's drop kick that he did that I mentioned earlier was better than all of Okada's I've seen. Okada's drop kicks are super fucking overrated. I don't understand why people think they're so cool. He jumps up and kicks them. It's like every other drop kick. Page does his buckshot lariat over the guardrail, which was cool. Page does a package-like tombstone that Kelly said is Omega's move, which I do remember Omega doing. I don't know what it's called.
Dude, I love those buckshot lariats.
Yeah,
I think they look real nice.
I definitely agree. Okada kicks out of that. Page hits a neck breaker / almost a cutter from the top rope, which was really cool looking. There's a beautiful moonsault to the outside by Page and another buckshot lariat. Okada kicks out. Page reverses a Rainmaker and then reverses a second... around Okada's back into a sweet powerbomb, which is cool. Okada nails a rolling lariat and then hits the Rainmaker. Okada wins by pinfall, and then Dave was sad because Hangman lost. Hangman has lost like a lot of matches in this. And it's making me sad.
I don't think he's gonna do anything substantial in this G1. But he's definitely putting on like really good displays of work.
He's gonna have to make a hell of a comeback if he wants to win this one.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening. I think maybe another next G1 he's in, or maybe the one after, he might put on a
clinic.
What?
A clinic.
What's that mean?
Go on.
He'll do some. he'll be more not impressive. He's obviously impressive. He'll have a higher role.
Yeah, a better standing in the tournament point wise.
Yeah.
All right, that's all for nights 5. Now we have night 6. This is the B block night. The opening match is Kota Ibushi versus Toru Yano. So it starts off with Yano hits some fast-paced moves, and they go outside, and Yano takes off 2 turnbuckle pads.
Yeah, I don't get the 2 turnbuckle pad.
Yeah, he took off 2 of them while he was outside the ring from the outside.
One should do the trick.
Yeah, I don't. He's really overkilling it.
Well, he has the downs, right?
I think so.
Okay.
He's not normal. Ibushi hits a sweet twisty flip move from the top to the outside. It might be that one you're talking about, possibly. His golden triangle, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
It's possible. Ibushi takes off one of the pads, now for some reason. And then Yano takes off the last turnbuckle pad, so all 4 turnbuckle pads are now off. They do a lot of this stuff with the exposed turnbuckle inside, both of them stopping before the other one hits it, kind of going back and forth. Then Ibushi hits the corners several times. He keeps getting thrown into it. Yano tapes Ibushi's hands together. What are you doing?
Looking for... It's fine. You're good.
Okay. Yano tapes Ibushi's hands together. Ibushi keeps wrestling with his hands taped together, hits a moonsault. Yano puts Ibushi's hands around the ref and does a roll-up from behind. So when Ibushi kind of falls back for the rope, he's holding the ref. So the ref goes with him and takes a bump and kind of falls down.
I feel like we've seen Ibushi have restrained hands like that before.
I haven't, but I don't remember seeing that.
Maybe it was someone
before.
else.
Maybe someone got handcuffed.
I think it was someone else.
It might have been someone else.
Maybe in a porn I was watching.
I mean, that's very likely. The ref is out, and Yano hits a low blow. Yano hits a chop block and rolls up Ibushi and wins by pinfall. Yano by pinfall. This was by far my least favorite match of the tournament. I thought it was fucking stupid. I hated this match.
It sounds like very gimmicky with the whole...
It was terrible.
Yeah.
It was just really bad. They both sucked.
I'm less than impressed with your...
my review of this.
Your review.
So next we have Sonata versus Zack Sabre Jr. This one had lots of technical wrestling in it. There was a cool spot where every time Sabre would try to escape... Because Sonata had Sabre in a full Nelson. You know what that is?
Yeah, I know.
He had him in a full Nelson. Every time Sabre would try to escape the full Nelson, even just several different ways, go under, go behind, Sonata just kept getting it back on him over and over again. He just couldn't get out of it, which was cool.
You just reminded me of when I didn't know what a body slam was.
Yeah.
I confirmed that was the golden triangle, by the way.
Okay, cool. Now keep in mind, Sabre is the technical wrestling wizard too. So Sonata's in the beginning, I kind of out wrestling him. There's lots more just really cool technical wrestling. There's an amazing spot where they are going insanely fast, getting pinning moves on each other, and reversing them back and forth was really awesome. Just different type of pins back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Did he get he got him in that Paradise Lock there, right?
No, he didn't even try to put it on in this.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe because of how legitimate Sabre Jr.'s look, he didn't want to...
Yeah, it was a very technical wrestling match. They might have, because it's a little gimmicky.
Yeah.
So that would make sense. That's a good guess.
Do you think Zack Sabre Jr. is someone's cousin, and that's why he's on the show?
I mean, he's better than Juice.
I don't see him doing a body slam to Suzuki anytime soon.
Doing a body slam to
Suzuki?
Suzuki?
I guess he wouldn't fight Suzuki, but I don't know, lifting anyone up to do anything.
You mean because he's tiny?
He's so small.
But maybe he's still strong.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm not sold. Still not sold on it.
I mean, I bet he can lift far more weights than you can.
Dude, that's not saying much.
Yeah, but you're pretty strong.
Dude, you can lift a 30-pound box and you're already doing better than me.
That's true. You're pretty weak.
I bench press 2 teddy bears when I get up in the morning.
With no bar.
No bar. I do one at a time and kiss them each time.
It's really weird that you do that. There's a couple great false finishes, and Sonata pins them with a cool-looking bridge, and Sonata won by pinfall.
Sonata wins.
By pinfall. I can't remember the last time I saw it. Dude, this entire match was just technical wrestling. The entire match.
Does Sabre have... this sounds boring.
It was really good.
Does Sabre have any wins yet?
I don't know. We'll have to look whenever we look at the score.
I don't think he does.
I think he does.
Well, I don't think he does.
I mean, if he doesn't... he definitely does, because no one has 0 except for the one dude on B.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It was someone stupid he beat, I think.
Yeah.
I need to see.
But yeah, dude, this entire match was just wrestling, and it was fucking great, and it was really cool that basically Sonata out-wrestled Sabre and just beat him, which was really cool. It made Sonata look really good.
Yeah, as I've said before, I'm not a huge fan of, like, lots of technical wrestling.
Yeah, you need jumps or else you get bored.
Yeah. I have a short attention span.
Or else you get bored fast if people aren't jumping everywhere.
Doing the hippity hops and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. So next we have Tetsuya Naito versus Juice Robinson. Juice may have the most retarded ring entrance outfit of all time, for the record. He looks like a fucking idiot with his red, white, and blue pirate shit. He looks so fucking dumb. He looks so fucking stupid.
There was the one podcast I was listening to, the guy wasn't from, like, America at all. And he didn't really understand the whole, like, theme with the fluffs on the side. And he asked if they were fucking coffee filters. He wasn't sure what the fuck was going on. Like, why would he be wearing coffee filters, you dick?
Naito focuses on Juice's bad hand a bunch. There's a lot of cool fake outs where he makes Juice think he's going to do something else and then hits Juice's bad hand. Like, Naito does a lot of cool stuff like that. Like, there's a part in the corner where Naito does the move. You know the move where he jumps over the rope from the outside and drop kicks the face?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's about to do that on Juice, and Juice covers his face with his good hand, and Naito just drop kicks his bad hand instead of his face. It was real cool. He does a lot of stuff like that. Naito tries to get Juice to hit him with the cast so he can get a DQ win, which was cool. He like spat in his face to provoke him, and he was trying to get Juice to hit him with the cast to get DQ'd. Keeps working Juice's hand. Every time I see Juice, I hate him more and more. That just kind of hit me throughout in the middle of this match. He's very annoying.
You especially hated his being the elite appearance.
Dude, he's not funny. He's so annoying.
I liked it.
He's so fucking annoying.
We're definitely on different pages on that one.
He's so bad.
I don't think he's like great or anything. I'm just not as annoyed as you are, and I get a good chuckle out of him.
Well, the issue is that like he just tries to be fucking funny, and he's not. And like he overdoes everything he does. His wrestling, he overacts. He oversells in wrestling. He just tries so hard to get the crowd behind him. Is just yelling. I'm like, dude, you're annoying. And then when he's trying to be funny, I just think he tries too hard at everything he does.
I'm on a different page here. Definitely on a different page.
But I'm on the right one, though.
I'm on the left one.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And that's opposite sides, right?
Well, I mean, we both can't be looking at, like... literally, it's just like, here's the left page and here's the right page.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool.
I was getting somewhere and I lost it right as I was saying. I'm like, man, I'm done. I need to make something up real quick.
So Juice does a side kick and Naito flips when he takes it, and it looked amazing. He really sold the fuck out of it. Okay, so both guys, this got really cool towards the end. Both guys reverse each other's finishers. Naito takes a clothesline and lands right on the dome, right on his fucking head. Dude, like, just stop taking these fucking bumps. Like, these people need to stop landing right on their fucking heads. This is bad. So Naito reverses the Pulp Friction again. Then Juice reverses the Destino again to go for the Juice Box. Mm-hmm. Naito reverses that reversal of the Destino into the fucking Destino. It was insane. So Naito reverses the Pulp Friction, right?
Yeah, I'm listening.
So just picture this in your head. Then Juice reverses the Destino again to go for a move. The move that Juice is going for, Naito reverses that into the Destino again. It was just insane. Like, I watched it like 4 times to write this down because I'm like, holy shit, what's happening? Great fucking series of reversals.
It was all just real quick, right?
It was real cool. At this point, I thought Juice would actually win, but Naito hits the Destino again and then wins by pinfall. So Naito gets that one.
Roman Reigns wins.
Yeah, Roman Reigns sucks.
Dude, you're getting a lot quicker than I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna have 1 done in the time it took, 2 done in the time it took for your first one.
Dude, I think the issue is I just took way too many notes that weren't necessary.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to review these next time and cut out the shit.
Well, I kind of gave you like a hint in a text. I don't know if you got it. I was like, I'm gonna review my notes and get rid of all the extra stuff to keep it shorter.
Why didn't you just say, dude?
I was like, I thought you'd be like, oh yeah, that's a good idea.
You need to be more.
Well, I didn't know that you had extra stuff.
I didn't even remember this.
I didn't know that you had extra stuff in yours. I thought, oh, maybe his is more succinct than mine.
Give me how many notes I can have for match max. I mean, not that I'm going to stretch it out, but like 8. Right? I'm doing 8.
There you go.
8 notes.
That'll cover it. 8 a match.
Well, not exactly everyone, but I will not exceed 8. If I have to trim, 8 will be my maximum.
That's good. Well, I mean, when you do it, just be like, all right, like, just don't like take notes of like every, you know what I mean? Just like something that stands out, take a note. You know what I mean? Like if something just stands out, take a note.
I try to get like some transitional stuff in there because I don't want it to be like, oh, this was happening, and then immediately something else was happening that was completely different.
Well, you got to keep in mind, like, probably anyone listening has seen this for the most part.
Yeah.
So like if you say something that happens, you skip 5 minutes, they're not going to be like, what was happening? They already saw it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was just trying to be a good commentator. I'm sorry, everyone.
You're not a commentator.
Yeah.
You're not Kelly Klein or whatever his name is.
Kevin Kelly Klein.
Yeah, you're not Kevin Kelly Klein.
Kelly Klein's on fucking Ring of Honor.
Yes, I know who Kelly Klein is.
She has huge tits.
She does. She's the like MMA wannabe chick, right? That always comes out all badass and like
I feel like I shouldn't have said huge tits.
Why?
Because maybe like she's, I don't know. Maybe someone will get offended.
I guess.
I never know anymore.
If someone said I had a huge dick, why would it be like you're an asshole?
Dude, that's a really good point. You're right. All right, moving on.
All right, so next we have, which was not the main event, Kenny Omega versus Tama Tonga. So it's time for some complaining because this was just fucking stupid. So Omega comes out alone. Explain to me why Kenny wouldn't have someone come out with him. And don't give me, I'm honestly you're going to. I don't want to hear this bullshit of like, oh, well, he's a good guy, so he doesn't need help, and he's going to prove it that he's a badass by doing it on his own. It's just fucking dumb.
Yeah, I mean, if
it's stupid.
If that's going to be your excuse, then like, why even have them run into the ring later then? Well, it doesn't make sense.
Well, if that's your excuse, you're like, cool, he's brave, he's fucking stupid too.
Yeah.
Like, it's just dumb. And just to show how stupid it makes him, Omega gets jumped right in the beginning. I'm like, if you'd have brought people out, you wouldn't be getting jumped right now. So Paige and Chase Owens come out to help now, instead of just walking out with them, which was dumb, but they come out. Tama does a lot of trash talking while kicking Omega's ass. Red Shoes throws all the guys out from ringside. Kind of similar to I think what you said when the Young Lions were throwing them out. So he throws out everyone. Kelly mentioned that I guess recently Styles said that he supports the OGs, which is interesting.
I heard something about that.
Yeah, I was like, that's interesting. There was lots of fast-paced back-and-forth action. V-trigger reversed, V-trigger. Loa comes out and hits Omega in the leg with a chair. Omega reverses a Loa powerbomb into a Hurricane Rana, which was cool. There's a V-trigger attempt, but Loa grabs Omega's leg from the outside. And once again, we see that Loa came out. He's out there for probably like 3 to 5 minutes. What are you doing?
Did the Styles Clash happen yet?
No.
Okay.
So Loa's out there for like 3 to 5 minutes at this point, and then still no one's coming out to help Omega. So it's just stupid again.
Yeah.
I'm like, did they not? How did they not know? So once again, the Elite's retarded.
Here's how you fix that. You say backstage security is keeping anyone else from coming out right now.
But then why would they let the guy be out there?
He tricked them and got around. He went to the He said, "Can I get to the bathroom?" They're like, "Sure, make it quick." And instead of getting to the bathroom, he went and
he was just hanging out.
He went and smoked a cigarette outside where the teachers couldn't see. Oh wait, I mean he went and.
Yeah. I guess that could work. It's better than nothing.
Never mind. It got dumb.
Where was it at here? Okay, so eventually the Elite comes out and where was I?
Sorry.
You fucking prick.
Dude, I did the same thing at least 4 times.
Yeah.
If not more.
Loa throws a chair and hits Omega in the head, which was very nice of him. And it like they don't really do like straight up chair shots anymore. Just kind of throws it like the one you saw where he threw it off screen. Gunstun gets reversed. One Wing Angel gets reversed. Gunstun gets reversed again. Tama goes for a Styles Clash on the chair, but Red Shoes kicks the chair out of the way, which is cool. I like when he does stuff like that. Tama gun stuns Red Shoes, which I was kind of shocked. I didn't see that coming. I was like, holy shit. And Omega wins by DQ. They all start jumping Omega and are going to gun stun him with a chair around his neck, but they are waiting for the Elite to come out. And they're literally like waiting. And I was like, this is cringeworthy because they have it on his neck and they're just standing there. I'm like, come on, Elite, hurry up. They're clearly waiting for you. So the Elite comes out for the save, and it kind of just ends where the OGs run away, and then everyone leaves. So this is another one where it was Omega by DQ, but it's fine. It works with the storyline. I have no problem with it.
Yeah.
And then we have our main event.
Dude, I'm hold on. I'm thinking about this Tama Tonga and Kenny Omega match here.
Uh-oh.
And they've been doing a lot of these DQs, right? This is like the third DQ Bullet Club related, right?
At least. Probably more than that.
Why am I not getting annoyed of that, but I'm getting annoyed of the Bully Ray thing?
Mm-hmm. You have to answer that. You have to answer this question.
Did you see how they're similar? Because they're doing the same thing a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I think the only difference is Bully Ray is doing like the exact same thing every time, where these are different situations every time. Like the Adam Page one, the first one we saw was like a straight up DQ.
Yeah.
Like it was like not even like 3 minutes. I feel. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
And then this one, like they at least got a whole match. Like the people watching got a full match out of it still. Like you didn't like just show up and be like, oh fuck, they just did nothing.
Well, I think also the main reason is because it's a storyline you're invested in.
Yeah.
And there's stuff you're looking forward to and you're kind of following it. With Bully Ray, you're like, all right, he's done this a bunch. Where are we going with it?
Okay. Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah, it's along the same lines. It's a storyline I'm invested in. But there is a storyline. It's the DQs themselves aren't the storyline. The Bully Ray thing, the storyline is the low blow.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense, right? All right, I feel better now.
Now your head feels good.
I wanted to make sure I wasn't being hypocritical.
No, I could definitely. I mean, I like one way better than the other. So, you know. Mm-hmm. So we have our main event, which is Haruki Goto versus Tomohiro Ishii. There's lots of hard hitting, beating the fuck out of each other in this match. Goto no-sells a German suplex and fires up. More back and forth, just hard hitting action. At one point, Ishii starts like foaming at the mouth or something.
What?
I thought he had rabies. Like, dude, I'm like white. I'm like, what is this white foam like on his face? And like it's. I mean, I guess it's just spit, but I was like, it looks like he's foaming at the mouth.
Foamy spit. He needs some water. Weird. That's all.
I think so. He had dry
dude, he's
mouth.
He's the stone pit bull.
He had
rabies.
He had rabies and dry mouth.
Dry mouth rabies.
Just fucking killing each other with 1,000 lariats in this, or just hitting each other. They both hit each other with one at the same time. They both just collapsed, which is pretty cool. There was a stalling superplex from the second rope, which was really cool, where he just kind of held him up before he fell. You don't normally see that with a superplex. They kind of just fall, which is really cool. Lots of great reversals and near falls building to the finish. Some really good false finishes, and then Ishii hits a beautiful brainbuster, and he wins by pinfall. Ishii wins by pinfall. And that was your main event. That was your main event.
So that was a good one?
That was your main event. Yeah, it was good. I don't know. I enjoyed Block A way better than Block B for my two. That's for sure.
Yeah, I thought we were going to get something a little more storyline than what we did out of the Tama and Omega match.
Yeah.
Like it advanced it still, but like not like it wasn't like a leap or anything. It wasn't like a big step. It was just the same casual pace they've been moving it at.
Yeah.
I think it's just because if they do anything crazy, I think they want it to be at a bigger show. So we're not going to see anything huge for a while.
Yeah, it makes sense. But we're going to pause.
Save it?
For the cause. Just the pause. I should have been stop. We'll be right back, but you won't notice. All right. What'd you call it? A head what?
Head honor.
Jackass.
Yeah, sorry.
Head honor is for all.
All right. Head honor is real.
Head honor is real. Head honor is for all.
Where do you think you're going?
Okay, that's not nice.
Oh, no.
You're just going to beat me up?
No, I just want to know where you're going.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm sitting here not moving. How can I be going somewhere?
Excellent.
Gable.
Let's do it. So let's see. Now I get to horribly review Night 7.
Being positive. That's
all right. So take a bathroom break now. Everyone go get their drinks and start eating your sandwiches and stuff.
Not because the review will be bad, but by the time you get back and you take a nap, we'll still be on match 1.
Yes. Let's see. Elgin versus Yoshihashi is the first match of the night. You're really funny.
Oh, yeah.
He's not that funny. Announcers build this to be an easy win for Michael Elgin. This is an easy night. He needs coming off of losses. So
Elgin lost?
Did he? I can't remember.
I don't think he lost before this.
Maybe I'm misquoting it. I don't know. Anyway, they built it to be an easy night for Elgin.
Well, I know Yoshihashi hadn't won yet. He was at 0 wins so far
maybe
at this point.
I don't know. Maybe I'm mixing two things together. I'm fucking up. That's what's going on right now. Yoshihashi does a headhunter, jumping from the top rope, grabbing Mike's head like an upside down suplex. I said it right that time.
You did a head-hunter.
I did. Dude, I sometimes when fucking Rocky or whoever says stuff and I don't hear it completely, I rewind it and I'm like, I still don't know what they're saying.
And then you're like, this is what it is. You put whatever word you want there.
This is the closest word. Dave will fix it if I'm wrong.
I did. That's what happened.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Mike gets Yoshihashi into position for a splash mountain from the middle rope, but on his way down, Yoshihashi catches him and reverses it catches him with his feet and reverses it with a Hurricanrana. How do you spell that? Because I don't think I've ever typed it right.
All you need is an N after the CA and you're good. Hurricanrana.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yoshihashi almost ends it with a swan dive that, in my opinion, looked bad. But
a swanton?
No, he said swan dive.
Did he?
He said
They're
swan
like,
dive.
we're not calling it swanton.
Yeah. we don't need another cease and desist. Let's see. Dude, it looked so fucking bad. Like, when he jumped, it looked like he just sunk straight to the floor. He, got no air under it. It just looked like he started falling.
Was this from the top rope to the inside?
Yes.
Maybe Elgin was too close, and that's why he had to do
possibly.
it like that?
Let's see. False finish when Elgin gives a superplex. Let's see. Yoshihashi surprises Elgin with a. They called it a jackknife pin. Is that a real thing?
Probably.
I did rewind. Dude, there were like 3 times where I had to rewind stuff to make sure I got the names right. Yeah, it is a weird jackknife pin.
Yeah.
Let's see. I have a description here now. Yoshihashi keeps kicking out of Mike's pins, but doesn't really give much effort. I don't know, dude. He's no selling these kickouts. His facial expression is blah.
Yeah.
He's just doing blah. Everything about Yoshihashi when he seems blah.
Dude, he has such a weird looking face.
Yeah.
I'm not to be mean, but it's just
it's like a Nintendo character.
It reminds me of something or something. I'm just he looks like a character from something.
He looks like one of the green dinosaurs from Mario. What's that called? He sticks his tongue out.
Oh wait. Oh, Yoshi.
Yeah.
You're a douchebag. You're a douchebag. He doesn't look anything like Yoshi.
So funny. No, he
Yoshi.
doesn't.
He looks like King Koopa.
I just wanted to get you to that moment. Yeah, he does kind of look like King Koopa.
I made that up.
I don't know what King Koopa is, I guess.
That was that moment from Rick and Morty where I just fucking said something you agreed because you're not your fucking own person.
I just wanted to move on to the next fucking note. Let's see. Yoshihashi finishes with a move called Karma. It's a driver where his arm is kind of pulled through, up and under his legs.
Pump
it's
handle.
a pump handle. Yeah. So he does one of those. He gets the win. Yoshihashi gets the win. I would consider this an upset considering Yoshihashi and blah blah blah, and then they also built it to I just said blah blah blah, but yeah, you know what I mean, all the things that go into it.
It's an upset in the sense that he's beating Michael Elgin, who's won everything and he's doing badass, and Yoshihashi's been sucking. But it's painfully obvious that Yoshihashi.
It's gonna be an upset, yeah.
Well, only because dude, whenever you go into a show and you look at the current standings on the block and their score, you're like, this guy's probably gonna win because you know what I mean. You can kind of tell they're gonna even people out. No one's gonna go ahead to 8 points yet.
I've been trying not to do that just because I don't want it. For my viewing experience, yeah. I don't want it to be like that. You know. Let's see, where are we at here? My only final note is that Yoshihashi has the... Okay, so... let me describe his personality. You know in the WWE games, you're making your own character, right? And you're selecting the moves, and there's this very generic, just morph suit looking thing that just has no care. It's just the shape of a human.
Yeah.
That's what Yoshihashi's character is.
That's not
nothing. It's nothing.
It's not nice.
I'm not a fan of Yoshihashi. I'm very bored by him. There's just like, I don't know, like what's his gimmick? What is it? He has a stick.
He has a cane.
He carries a cane, and I don't think I've ever even seen him use the cane. Have you?
Well, maybe he's just not a dick.
That's true.
Maybe he doesn't want to
have
cheat.
The cane? He just carries it in. And he's like, "This is my magic wand."
Why does Juice dress like a retarded fucking pirate? It doesn't affect the match.
This is what he looks like, though.
It's just what he looks like.
He doesn't carry a stick in and be like, "All right, I don't need my magic wand anymore."
Why doesn't he slap someone with his stupid gay pirate hat?
I don't think he wore that the last time.
He wore it in the one I watched. I know that.
I think did he give it away? Did you see him give it away to a fan?
I know there was one where he threw it out of the ring and a fan got it, and you saw a young lion take it off the fan.
Dude, that's really funny.
Because it's probably expensive.
Did you see Tanahashi in the one match? He as he's walking up to the ramp, he'll take people's the banners they have.
Dude, that was really cool. He was. The one I watched, he was taking everyone's towel and wiping his face with it.
Yeah, I think those were the banners.
Yeah.
I don't think they were towels. I think the Ace ones.
Those are clearly towels I saw when he did it.
Well, maybe I'm wrong then. Whatever.
All right.
Anyway.
Okay.
So he's wiping his face off stuff, and he throws it back, and he takes the one and walks further. I'm like, he's taking that person's towel. You're supposed to give it back. And he shoots it. I'm like, how do we even know he made it? I want to know he made it.
They didn't show it.
He could have completely whiffed.
He totally missed.
Could have completely whiffed.
Well, young lion was probably nice enough to give it to him.
Yeah, if he missed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, not a huge Yoshihashi.
Anyway, Yoshihashi sucks.
All right, so that was by the time I just got done with the first match, that was both of your reviews.
It's not bad.
Let's see. Fale versus Evil is second up on the night. Evil starts the match by knocking Tonga Loa out of the ring before the bell even rings. So he had a plan going in. He wanted to get him out of the match to not be a factor as quickly as possible.
He was smart.
Fale gets Evil out to the crowd like he's known for doing. Dude, every Fale match that's not a DQ match I watch, he at some point will be in the crowd. He at some point moves it out into the crowd. So he picks up two barricades at the same time and throws them down onto Evil, I believe. It says Fale, but I remember it happening the other way around. I think I fucked up. I'm doing great.
Yeah, I think Fale threw him onto Evil.
Yeah. I think, Fale threw two barriers at the same time down on the Evil who's on the ground.
Strong.
Yeah.
Maybe we could both lift one together.
This is true.
If we're lucky.
Dude, just imagine those falling on you. One of the bars might jam into you or something. That's scary.
There's a lot of shit when you watch. You're like, oh my god, that probably hurts so bad.
This could go so wrong, but it didn't.
Dude, just when they get thrown into the barriers, I'm like, dude, that top bar hitting your back, that's gotta hurt so bad.
I agree,
man.
Let's see. Evil hands Tonga Loa a chair to distract the ref. Dude, this was really smart on his part. He hands Loa the chair, and the ref's standing there yelling at Loa. And meanwhile, Evil goes and grabs another chair, and then he attacks. He puts Fale's head and neck to ram him into the post.
Oh,
yeah. You imagining this, right?
Yeah. He was really smart in this match. It seems.
Yeah.
So he started off by just throwing Loa out, and then he gave him the chair so the ref would start yelling at him.
Yeah, it was smart. This is probably one of my favorite Evil matches I've seen thus far into the G1.
Yeah.
I like this one a lot. The ref, as always, in these BCOG matches, gets knocked out.
No.
Yeah. Tonga Loa comes in to attack Evil. Bushi runs in to spray Tonga Loa. Dude, there's so many shit. I'm going to start this part over, just because there's so much crazy shit that happens that you need to follow. Pay attention here. Tonga Loa comes in and attacks Evil, right? You're on the same page.
Fuck you, Evil. I'm going to beat you up.
Yes. Evil, or Bushi, runs in to spray Tonga Loa. So, Loa, who just attacked Evil, gets sprayed by Bushi.
In the face.
So Bushi's the most recent guy to come in now. Tama Tonga runs in and gives Bushi a Tonga twist.
Like a twisted tea or something? What is that?
It's I would imagine... Not I would imagine. I would, if I had to describe it, it's very similar to a crossroads, I guess. Is that right?
Okay.
Not exactly, but it's similar.
Okay.
Let's see. Then Naito runs in to give Tonga a kick to the face. There are bodies everywhere. The commentators also commenting how there's just people laying around everywhere. There is so much shit going on.
It's like a car wreck on Route 72.
Exactly. The ref wakes up and refuses the count right after Evil gives an everything's evil to Fale, which Rocky nutted over while yelling about it.
He's not even in the stable.
Yeah. Tama doesn't clear the ring and stuns Evil for a DQ. There's your DQ. Tama chases the guy who in-ring announces. You know what I'm talking about? He's the guy who counts 1, 2, or he'll announce the names at the beginning. Tama just chases him out of the fucking arena.
Why?
I don't know, just to heel shit. I don't know.
Maybe he's the one that said Evil 1, and he's like, "Fuck you," and just went after him.
So that was that match. Thoughts?
It
sounded like you watched this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You liked it?
Yeah, I love the spot on the outside where Evil gave Loa the chair.
Dude, I love whenever Bushi ran in. I haven't seen Bushi missed anyone for a while because we haven't been watching these undercard ones, so I don't know if they've done that or not.
The interference in this was so well done. Mm-hmm. So well done. And the thing was nice about it made Evil just look so fucking smart. Because in the commentaries even mentioned, the whole time you're watching this match, he's just these guys, there's 2 of them, and he's just outsmarting them throughout the whole match. Mm-hmm. It was just very well done.
Dude, and it kind of, it didn't seem like he wasn't prepared by not having them in there. It seemed like he
had a plan.
He had them in the back being hey, listen, be ready for shit to go down.
Well, not to mention, if you think about it, if he doesn't have anyone out there, and then he just, Fale just has Loa, the ref's gonna be looking at them, so it's easier for him to use Loa to distract the ref because he's being smart about it. If he has Bushi out there too, the ref's gonna be watching both of them a lot.
Yeah, this was a really
very
good,
well done. Bushi spitting the mist was really great whenever he spit in Loa. And there's a part after the match too where you see Loa in the background outside just rubbing his face. I don't know if you noticed it, but he's outside the ring on the floor just rubbing the shit off his face.
What do you think this shit is?
It's probably just colored dyed water or something like that, probably.
It always leaves just the exact same amount of...
Yeah.
I can't imagine it looked like anything even if it was colored dyed water, I would imagine it would just run off and not
it definitely sticks on the face. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
It's black tar.
It's whatever comes out of the fucking spit gland in his throat. I don't know.
It's black tar heroin.
Yeah, that too.
Let's see. Main event.
Mine was funnier because he's not actually a dragon. He doesn't have a spit gland.
Yeah, you're funny.
You get it?
You're funny, Dave.
Do you get it?
You're funny. I get it.
You get it, right?
Is your elbow okay?
Yeah, there's something happened there earlier.
We got 2 matches. This was not the final. I was wrong.
Wait, that was the 3rd match?
Yeah. Man, I'm taking forever.
No, you're going fast now.
I'm gonna have to speed up here. I don't have a lot of notes on this one. Suzuki versus Jay White. Jay White has to be a super nice guy in real life, right? Dude, he just seems like someone who's super fucking nice.
I guess.
Just imagine him going through the airport. He's not being up until before watching this match, I've just been dude, he's a dick to everyone all the time, dick to everyone. But then for some reason my mind wandered. I'm dude, I'm just imagining him handing people his plane ticket, being hey, how are you doing today?
What's wrong with you?
His deal. Yeah, my mind just out of nowhere started thinking about this. I'm dude, he seems like he'd be a super nice guy.
Maybe from the interview you watched. Maybe that helped.
This was before I watched the interview, but the interview did help me feel better about him being a nice guy. Okay. He does seem like a nice guy.
I wouldn't think one way or the other until I actually saw something other than him fucking people in the ring.
I think it's just the accent. I associate New Zealand and English and British and Australian accents with being polite.
It makes sense. They're a very polite group of folk.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
What a nice nationality.
Well, Osprey's a douchebag though. He can't even spell stuff right.
No, he cannot. Let's see. Oh, here's the reason I thought about this. He was handing the young lions this stuff, and he was nicely folding it to the young and handing it to them as he was getting in the ring. Yeah,
that's funny.
I'm like, dude, he has to be super fucking polite. All right. So anyway, he probably whispered thank you whenever the camera wasn't there.
and then after the match, he's like, Suzuki, would you like a spot of tea? That's what he said to him.
He's not British. He's New Zealand. You son of a bitch.
They're all polite.
You're right.
What's the New Zealand accent sound like? Go.
Dude, I can't.
Well, then fuck you. I'm working with what I got here, man. I don't know.
Let's see. Chicken shit Jay White hides behind the ropes before the match even kicks off.
He hid behind the ropes?
Yeah, dude. He just ran over to the ropes and just ducked under between the second and third one.
That's funny.
Let's see. Then we got some barrier work going on with people crashing into barriers and shit. And let's see, Jay White taunts Suzuki after obediently climbing back in after Suzuki gets thrown into a few barriers. And Suzuki jumps up onto the apron while Jay White's taunting him and puts him in this triangle leg choke while hanging onto the rope.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
So that was a really cool spot there between the Suzuki's definitely a heel, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I even asked that. It seemed really obvious.
He's 50, I think, or something. He's old, too.
Have you ever seen him with hair? It's really different.
Is he?
Yeah. It's really, really bizarre. Because we've only seen him with the buzz cut and the crazy designs.
Yeah.
Didn't he lose it in a hair versus hair match or something?
That sounds familiar.
I think I heard about that.
That sounds familiar. I think he did.
One of the commentators one time. And then he just kept it that way because he liked it.
I saw Kurt Angle went bald. He lost in a hair versus hair match.
Is that true?
He lost in the hair versus hair match. And then for a year, however long it was, he would put a wig on his head and put wrestling headgear over it. So every time he came out to the ring, he was wearing headgear with a fake wig under it because he didn't want to admit he was bald.
This sounds insanely dumb.
It was really fucking funny.
This wasn't a character thing. This was just something he did?
No, this was a character thing.
Okay.
He didn't do it in real life.
Well, I didn't,
he wasn't trying to trick people into not realizing he was bald. But it was really funny. Every time he would come out, he would just have wrestling headgear on and have a fucking wig on underneath.
Did they poorly place it on his head, too, so it clearly looked like a wig?
Clearly looked fake.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Where are we at here?
You're talking about Jay White and Ibushi.
Yes, I am.
Suzuki.
Yes. That's the one. Suzuki breaks Jay's Muto lock by fucking with Jay's fingers. That happened.
Cool.
Dude, I like Jay's that lock he does where it's he's bent over backwards and has them.
I know what you're talking about.
Has them their chin grabbed.
That was somebody's finisher.
Their legs are locked too. Yeah, it looked familiar. I feel like I've seen it before.
Yeah, I can't remember whose it was. It was someone's finisher.
Let's see. Slaps across the chest of Suzuki seem to wake the demon inside of him, and follows with a series of attacks ending with a gotch pile driver, and Suzuki takes the win.
You're funny. You're like a professional. It woke the demon inside of him.
Awoken the demon, dude. It just all of a sudden he was getting the shit beat out of him.
He just gets fired up,
and then just out of nowhere, just gets this burst of adrenaline.
And he just killed him.
Yeah. Alright, so that happened.
Where he killed him?
Yeah.
And Jay White's no longer in the G1. He's dead now.
Yeah. Wait. Is there 6 matches?
No, you don't. I didn't think you did that many.
It was the third one. Dude, I'm really fucking counting wrong.
Yeah. I was going to ask what the second one was earlier when you said this was the third one. What are you talking about?
Man, I am fucking retarded. Tanahashi vs. Page is our 4th match of the night. It's the real 4th match.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No.
Are you going to throw one of the fucking tag matches right before the fucking main event?
Let's see. Tanahashi tosses Page. This is Tanahashi versus Page. Did I say that already?
Yeah, you mentioned it.
Oh, fuck me.
It came up.
Fuck me.
It already came up.
Fuck me. Am I getting tired? Is that what's happening, Dave?
Yeah, let's pin it on that.
Yeah. All right. Well, you can.
That's what's happening,
you can tell. You can tell from an outside perspective better. Is this me? Is this tired Gable right now?
I mean, I think you're on the verge of tired Gable.
Okay.
You look like drunk Bischoff from the fucking Table for Three.
I wish I was drunk Bischoff.
Of course,
I'd be rich as fuck.
That's true. I thought you were going to be an alcoholic. You want the money.
I'd be both. That'd be great. Let's see. Tanahashi tosses Page the air guitar. You know Tanahashi's air guitar. Did you watch this?
Yeah.
So, how'd you feel about that?
I don't know. That was kind of funny.
It was, yeah. I mean, I liked it, but like, it didn't really like enhance the match for me at all.
I was
obviously.
like, it's kind of goofy.
The crowd chants for him to play it, but Page just breaks it off his knee. That was funny. Page works knee with a stretch muffler. I think he said.
The fuck?
Dude,
What'd you say? I'm taking my car in tomorrow. Is that what you're talking about?
It's not like he said stretched muffler.
What did he do? What are you talking about?
It was like a scorpion-like position. See, I wasn't sure, so I'm asking you. It was a scorpion-like position.
What does that mean? What's a scorpion-like position?
So his legs like bent up while he's laying on his stomach. Okay. But like his legs.
I know what you're talking about.
Around his neck.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Is there like a word that rhymes with muffler? That's the correct word.
Jew.
Yeah, but so he's got his leg hooked around, and it's like in that little like scorpion position.
It could very well be a scorpion muffler because I never knew there was a name to that.
Stretch muffler.
It could very well be that.
Yeah. So his legs around him like it's like a fucking locker room towel and some shit. Commentary note. Page obviously slows down the catch. Oh, what's his name? Tanahashi goes to kick Page, and Page obviously slows down to catch the kick. Wait, hold on.
We need a diagram.
Hold on. I'm trying to remember who kicked who because I think I said it backwards in my notes. Page, yeah, I think Page slows his kick down so that Tanahashi can catch it. Man, I really don't want to. Give me a pause here. Give me a pause here. Let me decipher this one because. All right, we may or may not have deciphered it. I was like so. I thought it was such a cool like commentary fucking thing for Kevin Kelly to do, and I fucked it up in the notes here. But here's what we think happened. Page went to kick Tanahashi, and as he's kicking him, slowed down so that Tanahashi could kick it or catch it. Catch it. Sorry. Yeah. So that Tanahashi could catch it, and to me it looked like really like obvious that he slowed down and pulled back on it. But Kevin Kelly caught it and said that he slowed down so that he could bait the other person.
So that way he did it so Tanahashi would catch his foot on purpose, so
he could reverse it.
Else to him.
Yeah, so he could like double reverse it.
Yeah.
So that was cool as long as I fucking noted that correctly.
All right, Jen Rosen. If we fuck that up, make sure you correct us.
Jen Rosen is a saint. Jen Rosen is a saint.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tanahashi unexpectedly doesn't put the leg down and does a dragon screw when they are both caught holding each other's kicks. This would normally be like a heel type thing, not putting it down, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's kind of like not a heel thing, but a desperation thing because he's in such a bad position with his knee already.
It was another thing too, where to me it was kind of sold like he wasn't being a dick; he was just being smart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he outsmarted him with that move.
Yeah, like if Marty was to do it, I could see Marty doing it in more of a heelish manner.
Yeah, and it's not like Tanahashi's gloating about how he's not like, yeah, look, he's just like,
look how great I am. He's
yeah.
Yes, I caught a break.
Yeah, exactly.
He's modest about it. It helps.
Yeah.
Let's see. Page does what seems to be his signature move, the shooting star press down the apron. Dude, he's done that so often lately. I love
every time he does a shooting star press. I'm like, I love it.
It looks good. Yeah. It looks good every time. All of a sudden, a 1,000-legger ran across the room, and I had to save my cat. So That was important, and I thought it should be mentioned because they're scary, and my cat almost got attacked by one.
Those things are so great.
Dude, I leaped off the couch. And I fucking superhero landed with my fist and just punched it. It was the coolest thing I ever did.
What's wrong with you?
It was so cool.
I would have been like, you're on your own, cat.
No, my cat needs saved. I love my cat.
If Roscoe passed away...
No, don't talk about it.
That would not happen.
Oh,
but let's say Roscoe passes away tomorrow. Let's say Roscoe passes away Thursday morning. Would you come to work Thursday night?
Thursday morning. Dude, I don't know.
Would you call off work because Roscoe passed away?
I think I don't know if I'd call off work. I definitely wouldn't want to come in.
Yeah, but I don't.
Dude, I love my cat a lot.
Yeah, but I don't think a pet dying is.
I know you say that, but I'm very emotional with when it comes to my pets.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
All right, go on.
That would fuck me up. He's part of the family.
He is.
I hate you.
He is.
You made me look like a bitch.
Oh yeah, I guess I did.
Yeah. But when I returned from saving Roscoe, Adam Page does one of his best buckshot lariats ever. The contact between the forearm and the chest was so fucking loud, and the lighting of from where they had the camera angle at hit just right, so you could see every drop of sweat go flying everywhere. It just looked really, really cool.
Yeah.
Are you following me here?
I'm following you.
All right, yeah. Sweat goes everywhere. Everyone's sweaty.
Everyone's sweaty. It's awesome.
Dude, sweaty old guys.
They're all fucking. They're not even old, but they're fucking.
How old is Adam Page? Isn't he 5 or 6?
Yeah, 25, something like that.
Dude, he's only a year or two older than me, and he's fucking jacked. It's weird to think about.
What's more upsetting is he's only a year or two older than you. And he's a famous wrestler and probably has a lot of money.
Yeah.
You work at a movie theater. You should kill yourself.
I've thought about it. Yeah, so that got finished up with Tanahashi's finishing move, the high. Dude, it auto-corrected the high fly flow. The high fly flow. There it is.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He has this move called the high fly flow, which is just a 5-star frog splash.
Okay.
But that's what they call it there.
Yeah. It's not just a frog splash, it's the high fly flow.
Not the high fry flow, which is like a New Japan fast food.
But it's not the best Japanese restaurant,
combo.
Which is TGI Friday.
TGI McFriday. Let's see. Final match of the night, the real final match after the third main event.
Oh boy.
Let's see. We got Okada versus Makabe. Dude, so when Okada comes in, this is the funny moment I'm talking about. Okada comes in with his balloons and shit, and as he's walking by the announcing table, he just bops fucking Rocky in the head with one. It was really funny. Yeah.
He hit him with a balloon.
I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to happen. It was just really funny. Caught me off guard. A lot of this match was a slow burn for me. I wasn't super into this match once it started though.
But Okada's the greatest wrestler on the planet right now.
Yeah, he yells Scooby-Doo sometimes.
He does. Take that, Ospreay.
Let's see. Rocky's commentary. Dude, here's some more commentary notes. Here's the actual dialogue. We didn't hear him yell Scooby-Doo that time. Kevin Kelly, yes we did. Rocky, we did? Kevin Kelly, you must have been concussed from that balloon shot you took to the head. That was so funny.
Dude, I remember that, but I didn't see the balloon thing in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
It makes so much more sense now.
Dude,
I was like, what?
It was so funny.
I thought you just popped it next to his head or something.
No, he whapped him in the head. I think because it hit the mic, it seemed like a pop.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yeah. So remember whenever I said it was a sliding German suplex in the one match? So it's not a sliding German suplex.
It's a spider.
It's a spider German suplex.
Yeah.
Dude, that's another fuck up on my part. I'm great at this.
Suplex.
I am fucking great.
Fuck that move, dude. That move looks so... you're falling on your head from the fucking... basically sitting on the top rope. That shit's so dangerous.
Yeah.
Man.
Let's see. Okada stops a King Kong knee drop, which is, from my understanding, that's another protected move. Did you know
is
that?
it really?
At least according to the podcast I was listening to, they said that. That and the bad luck fall, I believe, was the other one. Was another one.
Not protected in WWE sense, where they just make them stop kicking out of it and then say it's protected.
Yeah.
Like 6 months later, which is what they do.
Let's see. Oh yeah, so he stops the King Kong knee drop in like midair with a drop kick. And
was it amazing? Was it an amazing drop kick?
It was a nice drop kick. It was a quality drop kick.
It was probably an 8-star drop kick.
Dude, I think the best ones that he's ever done were in his matches with Omega, just because I think Omega did a really good job at like taking it and flying back. It made it look just more impactful.
Dude, in my head, I'm like, he's like, I gotta make these the best ones ever. I'm gonna put more oomph into this one. And he's like, you're doing the same thing you always fucking do. Like, what are you doing different? I mean, the person selling it better is gonna make it look better, yes, but it's like, it's a drop kick, bro.
I don't know, like the timing of like a good one in the match will, like, I don't know. It shifts the momentum. It speeds up the match, or just I don't know.
Like, I've seen, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 Okada matches in this G1. And so far, my favorite dropkick in the entire G1 is the one where Suzuki hit him right in the fucking face in the one match. It was great.
Yeah. I'm not a big Makabe fan, so this didn't do much for me. They finished up the match with Okada giving him a Rainmaker. And Okada gives a speech after talking about how he got off to a rough start, but he's...
Wait, so Okada won this one?
He's not messing around anymore. Yeah.
Okay.
Finished with the Rainmaker.
Okay.
Rainmaker!
That's nice, thank you. Thank you. That's nice, thank you. That's what it's called.
Dude,
Thank you, Kevin Kelly.
Do you have our updated list here?
Yeah, I do. I have an updated list here. This is what I have. Okay, you ready for this updated list? Here we go. There's only one person that still has 0. It's great who it is.
Who is it?
It's Juice. It's great. All right, so A block, we have Bad Luck Folly with 2. How should I do this? Should I just go in alphabetical order of all the people?
It doesn't matter. Oh, we do all the
all the people that have 2.
Yeah.
Okay, Bad Luck Fale, Hangman Page, and Yoshihashi all have 2 points. Page only has 2 points. This is so upsetting.
Yeah.
This is upsetting. Next, with 4 points each, we have Kazuchika.
This is the A block, by the way.
Yeah. That's why I said A block, fucker.
You did? I didn't hear you.
You were too busy focusing on Bad Luck Fale's name.
How did you know that? There's no way you could have known that I was just staring at his name and score. Dude, you're fucking with, like you saw this, right? No, you saw me do this? Because you didn't even look over here.
I'm just smart.
How do you know?
Next, all with 4 points is Okada, Michael Elgin, Suzuki, and Makabe. And with 6 points, a 3-way tie for first place currently on the A block is Evil, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Jay White. No undefeated people currently on A block. Right? Yeah. Okay, B block. We have, with 0 points, Juice Robinson. Apparently, 4 people currently deserve a title shot. Because he's lost every fucking match.
According to the announcers.
No, 3. There's only been... A Block's had 4 matches each. B Block's only had 3 because Omega's undefeated.
Oh, okay.
So, B Block, we have Juice's... I don't know who Juice is fighting in this next show, but he's winning. That's all there is to it.
There's no way he stays...
He's not staying at 0.
Yoshihashi was the one who had 0 before.
Juice is fighting Omega. Omega's going to get his first loss. It's got to be what it is.
To Juice.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, I guess they could keep Juice at 0 once more, but I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
It kind of, I mean, if they are to go with the This is me thinking way too long term at this point.
Yeah,
but I was gonna say if they do go up with the Jay White getting that, it does kind of make sense that Juice would be able to beat Omega if Jay beat Omega.
Yeah.
Down the road. Does that make sense? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Juice beat Jay and Jay beat Omega, so Juice can beat Omega.
Yeah.
All right, so with 0 points, we have Juice. Next, all tied with 2 points, we have Goto, Tama Tonga, Yano, and Zack Sabre Jr., all with 2. Next, all tied with 4 points are Kota Ibushi, Sonata, Naito, and Ishii. And the only man with 6 points currently on the B block in the lead is Kenny Omega.
Jenny Omega.
Yeah, him. That guy.
What rhymes with Omega? Go.
Spring. Paprika.
Huh. Magenta.
Yeah. Jaws. World War. That's it. We're done. We're tying this up. This is the end.
This is the end of the show, and you know it.
This is the only end, my friend.
This is the end of the show, and you know it.
This is the only end. Okay, so make sure you guys.
Here
we go, boy.
I think we're gonna have to record on my off days from now on. I'll just have to come over at like 11.
Why?
I just feel too tired and like incoherent to fucking give you quality shit.
No, you pussy. You're not tired.
We'll talk about it more off air.
Okay.
All right. Was that good?
Yeah, I made trail mix. All right.
This is the trail mix Graham brought me to bring to you. Gave me to bring to you.
What a journey this trail mix took to get in my fucking mouth. It was in a lot of pockets before it ended up in my mouth.
It was in Graham's pocket, my pocket, my glove box, and then back in Dave's pocket, and then back in my pocket.
Fictional characters. Alright, so make sure that you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, Breakroom BS. Subscribe on there. Subscribe. Listen to all of our old shows. Any comments you have, if you want to put them on the old YouTube, whenever you're listening to it, do so. If you're listening somewhere else, just tweet us at BreakroomBS1, BreakroomBS number 1. Tweet us your comments, and we'll talk about them on the next upcoming shows. And there probably will be some mini episodes coming before our next G1. But otherwise, it's going to be about a week before our next G1 review with the next 4 shows.
You said about.
About.
It's a wrestling fun.
Oh, it's like this bout is scheduled for one fall.
For one fall.
One fall!
That's what they do afterwards.
Yeah. Because they suck.
I haven't heard that chant for like a while.
It's because we don't watch stupid wrestling.
Well, they did that on MLW when I was watching it.
So you do watch stupid wrestling?
I do.
No,
I'm not sold on it yet.
They might have done it in ROH, actually.
Really?
I think they might have.
Probably depends on what town they're in.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to stick with that MLW one. I mean, it's a real quick and easy, like 40-minute watch, but
it's a lot to watch whenever you're already watching 2 shows.
Yeah. I don't have to pay attention to it, and I'm not required to take notes. I can do stuff in the background and just have it on.
Oh, you suck.
That's what I did this time. And then I sat down because I'm like, that dude's covered in fucking blood. What's going on?
I have to see what's happening. Someone's dying. All right, we're done. Do all the things we told you to do, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Peace.